Hi, everybody. Yes. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I have a little theme song for us to get into.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket.
To start it out. So while we wait for people to get in. So here we go. See if y'all remember this. Mm-mm. Hello, hello. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's an old one. I hadn't heard it in a while. Why I can't see good tonight? Hello, Scorpio Mama. Oh, look who on time, Polly. Polly is on time tonight. Wow. Don't y'all get started, Martin and Polly. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, so y'all want to see who I am tonight? Hopefully, kind of gives it away. Here we go. Maybe y'all can't see it. Is it how she does it? Does she have a book? I am the Statue of Liberty. You see my let me see. You see my flashing crown? Yes, yes. I am the Statue of Liberty. Liberty, liberty. Thank you, Martina. I can be a little creative sometimes. I put it together. Just got me some was it Shein? Sort of like Timu. It's your birthday. You can dress up. I told everybody to dress up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Scorpio Mama. Happy birthday to you. Everybody tell Scorpio Mama happy birthday. And you decided to spend it with us? That is so nice of you. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell us how old you are? You don't have to. I know some people are particular about telling their age. My mother still is. Mm-hmm. What y'all doing tonight? I got a lot I want to talk about. I haven't been on here in 2 weeks. Two. So, yes, we have a lot to cover. So, where is everybody? What am I drinking tonight? Mm-hmm. I have a big bottle of the pink Moscato. So yes, she will be drinking that. I was so excited. I had trick-or-treaters tonight. Really, Polly? I just showed you the costume. You know what, Polly? Um, I haven't been able to do trick-or-treating for years because I lived in the country. Oh, you're going for the Blue Jays? I hear they have a really awesome team. And I think it's ironic that it's Canada that's playing against us, don't you? So, yeah. I'm not a big baseball fan. No, I'm not. Oh, I didn't even have to get up. I am not. What is it? Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, if they win, it would be something considering how the United States has been treating them. Hey, recessionista. So, am I the only one that decided to dress up tonight? If you dressed up, I can call you up on StreamYard. I'm on StreamYard, so you can come up. Are you dressed up, Polly? I can put the link in the chat. Mm-hmm. Okay, I put the link in the chat. So, am I the only one? And for the ones who don't celebrate, you don't have to celebrate. This is, our normal get together. I just thought it would be fun for those who wanted to celebrate. So, oh shoot, I'm messing up. You're getting dressed to do what, recessionist? You're getting dressed to participate? Are you getting dressed to go somewhere? Are you just saying I'm getting dressed? I don't know what that means. Okay. Are you coming up here? Yeah, take it off, go back to work. Okay. So, I wanted to start out, but I wanted to say something. I don't know. Have you all been watching the little see, this is what you get for being late, ma'am. Hold on. Okay. I am the Statue of Liberty. I just told you I'm the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, you don't get the torch? Well, she's all in gray or silver, but that's, I'm a little bit more, jazzy. So I thought that was very dull. I thought the outfit she had on, was kind of ugly, so I jizzed it up. But I can do that. I put my creative flair on it. And I was trying to find something easy that I could do on a Friday. Okay, so have you guys um been watching Mac's little lessons, life lessons series that she got going on over there? Has anybody else watched that besides me? Some of them? Y'all a little slow tonight. What's up? Hello? Okay. Well, she's been doing a whole series on her sister, which I find quite. Oh, I'm sorry, Polly. Uh oh. Oh shit.
Well, hello, Deborah.
Can y'all see Polly? Oh, so we
Hello,
get Mick.
Recession.
We get Mick. What's his name? Mick. What's your name? Mac Jagger. Is it Mac? I don't think it's Mac. What is it?
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. Yeah, Mick.
Mick Jagger.
How come I don't see you on the oh, I think I'm behind. So how are you tonight, Mick? Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. So what are you up to? Oh, you're just gonna be doing peace all night? You know, I have a little beef to talk to you about since you're here. Seeing that you decided you wanted to do some videos about me a month or so ago, was it? You ain't got nothing to say? Oh, you had a whole lot to say before.
Oh, yeah, but you made it right with my man, the Doodle Paul.
Well, you know, I personally did not appreciate the foolishness that your ass was saying out here in the highways and byways of the YouTube streets. I took it personal since you were talking about me. And mind you, Paulie is a grown ass man. You don't need to talk for him. Receptionist said this is a showdown she been waiting on. Mick can't handle me. Mick can't even see. Wait a minute. What they used to say back in the day, cat got your tongue, you mighty quiet. Are you talking? I don't hear you.
I'm here.
Oh, you know what? I got a delay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Recession needs to talk about you just as blind as McNasty.
It's these glasses. They're so dark.
Well, maybe you need to take your shades off. It is nighttime.
Blind as a McNasty, huh?
Well, then Donisha is not here tonight because I'm here. I got dressed up to come. Y'all need to stop.
Yeah. Where's Donisha?
She's on a date. She had a date tonight. She went to a Halloween party. You know, I didn't even think about dressing up like Donisha. I could have. I didn't think about it. I was trying to be cute. You must be sleepy behind them shades, Beverly says. Hi, Beverly.
I got my coffee.
Oh, well, I'm going to drink my wine. So you drink your coffee. And hopefully you won't feel the need to talk too much crap because I hate to have to, drag you on your first time coming up here. I hate to have to do that. But I will, mind you. I will. See, I knew you
You
weren't
gotta
going
bring Donisha for that.
Wait a minute. I knew you wouldn't have as much mouth if you were up here and we could see each other. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I wanted to know if y'all watched her little series because she's talking about her sister, which I found quite offensive, and I'm not the sister. Because y'all remember when the sister said something about a year ago? And that was simply because people had went to the sister's YouTube channel and they were saying all kind of stuff in her chat. And y'all know she does a Christian channel. And so she finally made a video talking about how her and Vanessa don't get along, blah, 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 blah. And then y'all remember how Mac went and got in her van because she still had treasure and cussed her sister out. Am I the only one that saw that video?
Yeah, she said it was a year ago, but it was actually 3 years ago.
I looked on, I was trying to figure out when it was because I didn't think it was a year ago. Was it before she went to Charlene's?
Yeah, I believe so, because I believe it was 3 years ago she made that video, her sister. So she's way off.
I didn't think it was last year.
No.
Okay, so it was about the time she came to the homestead. I showed that I did a video showing her sister's video, and that was in March of last year. So it would have been that's wrong because that would have been 3 years ago if it was right when she came to the homestead. Anyway,
Yeah,
I knew
because
a time ago.
I clicked a link on a video that somebody posted, and it was a video she posted 3 years ago, her sister.
Okay. So my
Yep.
thing was, why are you doing this now? You already cussed her out 3 years ago in the van because you acted very ugly about it. So why are you bringing this up? We know for clicks and views, right? Which she ain't getting much. But I just want to broach this question to y'all. We all have siblings. I think just about everybody on here got a sibling.
Yep.
And we know as family, we fall in and we fall out, and we cannot talk to each other, and we cut the food with each other. And we know that our siblings, if we're close enough to them, they done did some stuff and we know they're dirt, right?
Oh, yeah.
Would you ever come on YouTube, no matter how mad you are at one of your siblings, and tell their dirt on YouTube? Cerulean, hi. I know I'm saying that wrong. I should know. That's a color. I should know that. So would you come on here and tell your siblings' business? I wouldn't. And y'all see my sister. We fall out all the time. And they know my dirt, and I know they dirt, and I don't care. We're blood. Just like she said, we came out the same moon. Now, we can fall out and tell each other off all we want outside of YouTube, but I would never embarrass them like that and put their business in the street like that. And even if they did me like that, I still wouldn't do them like that. But this is what I don't understand. Since she's the Christian and we're not, we're the whoremongers, the drunks, the alcoholics, the smokers, you know. Why is it as a Christian woman you out here dragging your sister like that? Oh, they look alike, yeah. Her sister is a dressed up version of what she could be. But my thing is, her mom, me and my mom don't get along every day. Sometimes we don't talk to each other for months on end. But you don't get out here and say the stuff. I'm going to say this. And I wanted to do a separate video, but I figured I'd wait for the live. And then we're going to get to the fun stuff. I just wanted to say this, though. I understand that her family had a lot of trauma, very much, but a lot of us came from trauma, okay? And by the time you get to your 50s and 60s, one would think that you would have worked that stuff out. If you've worked it out, you don't need to come on YouTube and embarrass your family if you really worked it out. the things that she talked about with her sister, she came from the same damn trauma that she came from. And everybody acts different. You can take 5 people, put them in a house with an alcoholic, a whoremonger, and everything else, and all 5 of them will deal with that trauma differently. So for her to talk about stuff her sister did when she was 16 and all this other foolishness, and each one of them was acting out the horrible things that happened to them in that home. They just acted it out differently. So why are you dragging her for what she's done? Because you notice she didn't say nothing about what she did. And we know she is not one of those people that was just purist to driven snow. Well, maybe she was like the driven snow. I don't know. But you notice how she never tells her dirt? Not once did she say, okay, those things were wrong, but I did do some things. She just didn't tell those.
Nope, she blamed it all on her sister.
Yeah. And so my thing is, why would you do that? To just, it was just, to me, I was just floored. I was cussing her out so bad while I was working and listening to this bull crap, because I'm just like, ma'am, you need some help. And then she had the nerve to do a video. I think it's her and Tashana have been going back and forth. And then somebody did a video about her, about Miss Charlene being scared of her. She has such a big mouth that when she did that video, how would we know that there was 20-some people living on that property? She told us. How would we know that Miss Charlene owns all the property? She told us. How would we know what's going on with Miss Charlene? She told us. So my thing is, why are you getting mad when people say something about it? You know, and her talking about Tashana been dragging her ass too. She has been dragging her. And then she had the nerve to try to tell Tashana something about, or she says, so I don't know if it was Tashana or whoever said Miss Charlene was scared of her. Talking about they didn't have a home. Well, last time I checked, you ain't got one either.
Oh, but she lives in a van, like she said. Yeah, right.
She lives in Charlene's living room right now.
Yep.
And then,
and Charlene's house is a mess because of her.
Thank you. And I'm gonna say this, Mac.
And I don't know if you noticed it or not, but Charlene she even said it last night on the live. Charlene didn't even set up her Halloween stuff this year. Not at all. Her trees are nothing.
You know what? You're right, Polly. Because she always does the upside down tree and decorate everything.
Yep.
Maybe because Mac was sleeping in the living room, the family room, she couldn't do it.
Probably.
Wow.
And she got the house in shambles.
And that's something that I bet she did every year up until this woman moved in.
I mean, it could be because the dog that died, but I don't know.
Well, that was
it's probably because the house is a mess.
But this is my thing. She always thinks that we're jealous of her. We're angry. We want to do some harm to her and all this stuff. That's not true. And then she wanted to know, why were we concerned about Miss Charlene and her house or whatever? It's not that. You put all this business out here in the YouTube streets. We get to make an opinion on it if we want to. We get to say something if we want to. And my thing is, you have come in and disrupted this woman's whole routine of how she does stuff, and you don't care. That's the part that kills me. You're living free, and you don't care. That room is a horrible ass mess. She can't even sleep in there. That's why she ain't in there. It's so hoarded. It's hoarded out like the shed back in Courtside. So she can't sleep in there. So she's sleeping her funky butt on the couch, which we know she don't wash every day. I don't know what's up with her doing the videos in the bathroom. So let me ask you this. I don't eat in my bathroom. I think it's, for me, I think it's disgusting to eat in the bathroom. I'm sorry. She having a whole damn meal in the bathroom. And then she had the nerve to make the video when she was making the one about people being, if the family was scared of her and all that. The thing on her thumb, the covering, the wrap, was filthy dirty with stain and paint, why wouldn't you change that and you got stitches underneath?
Yep.
Would you not be concerned that maybe some of the stuff soaked through? That is chemicals that could get inside your body? But the thing was, she says, I know this looks bad, but I did. She said, this happened yesterday. Guess what? On the other hand, she has stain all around her fingernails and stuff. So I'm looking and I'm like, well, if it was yesterday, you didn't take a bath? Because why is the other hand dirty? And it don't have no bandage on it. I was like, your nasty ass sitting in the bathroom and you help me understand that.
That's gross. Hmm?
She's a nasty woman. Literally, spiritually. I don't care what she says. She can say what she wants about me. She's a horrible woman. You have not gotten over what happened to you because you had the nerve to say that your mother, you'll need to come and apologize to you and get your blessing pretty much. And my thing is this, people do stuff to us that we may never get an apology for. You gonna stay there where they did whatever they did to you, or you gonna move on and just get past the fact that they may never apologize to you? You forgave them and you moved on. You may not hang out with them, you may not ever talk to them again, but you move on. You still waiting here for your mom and your sister to apologize to you. What did you do to them too? Have you ever apologized to them? The woman is just, she's just fucking crazy. And Mac, I know you're gonna watch the live, and she is so weird that she comes in our chats and screenshots what y'all say.
Yep.
I mean, who does that? I have no idea who's in her chat. And do you think I'm gonna take the time to wait and screenshot some comments? Because the only way you get the comments that's in my chat during the live is if you're in the live. You don't see any of these comments after the live.
Oh, but she said she don't watch anybody. Yeah, right.
But she screenshotted comments that Tashana made that was in one of the comments under, something that I posted. But I'm just like, why are you over here? Nobody invited you. You say that I make money off of you. So far, I don't think so. And this is my last thing I'm gonna say. Y'all can say something if y'all want. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, lady, my money ain't made on YouTube. I come on YouTube because I enjoy talking to the people and I have fun. Happy Halloween, Kim. Thank you for being in the bushes. This is my thing. I don't have to make no money off YouTube. If I make $100 in 6 months, that's my damn $100 in 6 months. But you the one live off YouTube. You the one lie, manipulate, connive, scheme to make money off YouTube. I don't have to do that. I can come out here, I can have fun, I can enjoy the people, and I can be honest. You over there trying to milk out a thumb that apparently didn't get hurt as bad as you say if you in there staining and doing all this other foolishness, because one would think if you got stitches the way you say you got stitches, you wouldn't even be doing that because you'd be worried about it might get infected.
Yep.
Beverly, I don't know where she got half the subscribers. She says she don't buy them. I still say she do. I'm gonna stick by that. But if you got 65,000 subscribers, why you only get a little bit more views than I do? And no offense, ma'am, if I got 1,400 subscribers and I get 1,000 views or 1,100 views, I'm still almost getting 100% of my subscribers watching me. If you get 1,000 or 2,000 views, that ain't even close to 100% of your 65,000. You should be getting at least 10% or more. You should be getting at least 20, 30, 40,000 people watching you, but they don't. Because you bought them. Because you bought them. Bots can't watch you all the time. That was all I had to say about that one. She just been on a whole tangent about her sister, which I thought was disgusting. Disgusting. So when you make your video about me, at least say that my outfit was cute. And ma'am, I'm not a whore. I ain't even having sex. Would I like to have sex? Sure, I would, but I'm not. I'm not. I drink my wine, yes, I do, but I be in my house. Guess what? My house, and I don't have to sleep in my living room unless I want to. I don't know why you sleeping. And okay, you got the dog and you sleeping on the couch. When was the last time you washed Raven? You ain't washed, the dog ain't washed. Y'all just funking up Miss Charlene couch. Why? You don't care? Because you didn't spend no money on it. When you don't spend money on something, it doesn't mean as much. Well, somebody wanted to know about the van. I thought that the epoxy thing didn't go. I thought it came out, fairly decent. What y'all think? I thought that she needed to get rid of the orange and paint everything black, but I thought the epoxy came out okay for her first time. But I'd like to know where you got the $400 from. You didn't have no money to pay the doctor for your stitches or for your medication, but you could call for over $400 epoxy. See, that's what I mean about when people get money from other people, they spend it just frivolously. When you work for it, you spend it a lot different. I don't know what's with the things she did on the cabinet doors. Those need to go. But hopefully you don't cut no more wood. But those need to go. Just spray paint them black. But I don't know what that is. It don't go. She just got a zillion colors in there. I don't know what she was thinking. I'm beginning to wonder, did somebody else show her how to do the tin can in Quartzsite? Because this van has really been a horrible project for her. Where's Annabelle?
She's sitting on the chair laying down. Hi, Annabelle. Laying down.
You see, Jeff said you look like Slash and Willie Nelson had a baby.
Yeah, that's
Kim,
what one of my.
Go ahead, Paulie.
That's what one of my friends said on Facebook too. That I used to know from years ago. They said I look like Slash. I was like, what?
Well, yeah, and I love Willie Nelson. Kim, she's sleeping in the living room because the bedroom is so hoarded out with clothes and junk that she done bought at Goodwill and other stuff that she can't sleep in there.
Yeah, it's a storage room now.
Yeah, it is. It has become like the shed, which is pitiful that you come and say, I mean, really, Paulie, would you let me come to your house and just hoard out your other room? And then you look up and I'm sleeping on the couch?
Nope. Maybe.
Or maybe. Okay, maybe I shouldn't ask you the question.
If I get a twerk once in a while.
She ain't got to pay nothing. Why I got to pay? Would you say something ain't right on the homestead? Kim, I don't know what's going on the homestead.
Yep.
But see, recession, ain't nobody ask you no question. You know what room you going in. And see, you ain't even up here yet, but you're going to go to the doghouse. I'm going to, all he has more than one room, ma'am. Oh, you had a nudist beach? Well, come on up then, Just Jeff. Polly has more than one
That's
bedroom.
okay. That's all right. I'm just showing my top half because I ain't got no panties on.
You know what? Why would you have panties on? Do you wear panties?
I don't know. You want to find
Mig,
out?
no, no, I do not. No, I do not. I would probably be shocked. Oh, she said, "Oh, just Jeff." She copied your comment and she made a video about the fact that she said that we were slow and stupid over here because of the fact that you made a comment about her thumb, her changing the bandage or whatever the what's the thing, Martha, what's it called, the brace on her hand, and she said we were stupid because that's how it looks. And you said that. You said you weren't sure if it was just how the camera was and it looks opposite or what. And I went and looked, and you were right. On one video, it was on one hand. It looked like it was on one hand, and next video looked like it was on the other. Okay, I see that.
Yeah, I noticed that comment too. It's because she reversed the camera. That's why. But she's telling everybody they're stupid because I seen the video, one with her left hand, one with her right hand. It's because she reversed the video. You could tell.
And that's what I was trying to figure out. Why did you reverse the video?
Probably to confuse everybody.
And then she want to call and say, "Well, we slow over here." I'm just like, girl, whatever. Well, we so slow, we know how to use a saw. I am. I'll show you again. I am the Statue of Liberty. Ooh. Jazzed up.
Make America great again.
I had to put my twist on it. But yeah, okay. So moving right along. She's been special for a couple of weeks here. Thank you. Let's see. Did y'all hear today that we might be going to war? That we got boats and everything, ships and all that on the coast of Venezuela, but also Russia has sent in their whatever it is, some of their soldiers to Venezuela, which would become a hot ass mess if we decide that we're going to actually go into Venezuela and Russia's in there, because that would put us into a conflict with Russia also. Do you want to come up?
Wow.
Do you want to show us your costume? If anybody's dressed up, you can come up on StreamYard. I'll put the link in the chat. And what do y'all think? Y'all think you're gonna let? You can come up. Yeah, they sent their merchant military over there to start some shit.
Is backstage.
Parker actually had a sweater that Tashana sent him last year, but Parker is sick. So Parker, I don't know what he ate. The other day, I had it's one of the Tylenol nighttime make you go to sleep type pills and help pain. And I accidentally picked it up, and I didn't mean to get that. And I sat it on my console, but apparently it rolled off. And Mr. Parker decided he wanted to get it, and I was chasing him trying to get it, but I didn't know what it was. So I got tired, and when I went in the hallway, I seen that he had ate half the pill, which put him to sleep. But then he started throwing up. Now he has the runs or something. So it's been a whole thing this afternoon between him and the trick or treaters and me trying to get dressed. Yeah. So Parker is resting.
Oh, God.
So hopefully we will be through with this after tonight.
Did you get reception? She's backstage.
Oh, thank you. Okay, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi. It takes me I have a delay, so it's gonna take me a minute to see you. Cause I can't are you showing you? Are you showing a picture?
It's a picture. I'm in a bathroom.
Oh. Anyway, go. Did you dress up or you just saying you just stopped in to say hi? So you're not staying?
I don't know how long I'm staying, but I am dressed up, but y'all wouldn't understand what I have on.
Why you
See,
can't?
because I'm putting on my stuff.
No, you said we wouldn't understand what you have on. What you got on?
Well, it's a lot of people don't know I'm a little nerdy. I have a nerdy side.
Mm-hmm.
And don't laugh, Mick Jagger. And I used to make like little anime characters and stuff, so I kind of made my own character tonight. I got a sword. I got on some thigh-high boots.
So you trying to be hoochie coochie anime?
Yeah.
So wait a minute, and you be talking about people who come in that have anime pictures and
Now wait just a minute. Hold on.
I'm just
You right, but Miss Deb, you have to admit that when the people come in your chat with them anime pictures, they be on some bullshit.
I'm just saying.
But they do though. A lot of them be kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you over here dressing like a slutty anime, and my sister done went and put baking soda in her eye.
Let me look at this chat. Cause I see that doggone what's this one name?
I should know his name by now.
I see it's another name I'm trying to think of, not the one that the profile. You know who they know who I'm talking about. Don't come here with that witch shit, that witch stuff, man.
I don't think that's him though. Because normally it says something like I'm somebody's son.
That's what I'm saying. That's the name I'm trying to remember.
I don't know if that's him or not.
Lucia Contreras. Who are you?
I don't know if they were somebody in the bushes or if that's the same. What is the young guy's name that always come in?
Hey, Fuego. Felix.
Yeah.
Felix.
Is that you?
I know it's Halloween. Don't come in here with that mess. We're gonna send holy fire down on you.
Okay, so you said you didn't wash it out immediately. Why? I don't know. So I'm assuming that it burnt your eyes or your eyes are irritated. What were you doing with baking soda? Yeah, I'm gonna have to have your son monitor you in the kitchen.
That's never happened to me.
You always have eye wash. You get baking soda in your eyes on a regular. I can't believe, Recessionista, that you're gonna leave us and go to the bar.
Why not?
Because we is your people on Friday night.
Girl, I was going there before this. Y'all my peoples and they my peoples too. I ain't forget I'm serving both.
Don't get smart with me tonight. Don't get smart with me.
Wait a minute. Just Jeff talk about recessionista and abroad. No, I'm not, Jeff. I'm fully clothed. Y'all ain't gonna start.
When you got on
no, Who in the bra is that thing over that critter, that desert critter?
Wait a minute. You in thigh high boots, so you must have on a mini skirt or mini dress or something.
I I have on
Hmm.
some shorts with some tights under and
So
some
you got on
boots,
booty shorts.
but I got on tights though.
Mm-hmm.
And I have on a blouse and I have on a vest and I have a
Mm-hmm.
bow in my hair and I have a sword.
Okay, well let us see. See, Paulie, that's who you should be trying to talk to.
She's got a sword.
Miss Slutty's anime over there.
No, no,
And
he
she
up here
got a
with his
sword.
gal.
And
He,
she
he
got on she got on thigh high boots, Polly.
no,
I was
he up
gonna
here
dress up.
with his gal.
I was gonna dress up as a girl, but then I said, nah.
Mick say he can handle you.
He I ain't stepping in between. No, no, nothing. He with his gal.
No, Mick Jagger says that he can handle you. Mick Jagger and Polly.
Oh, well, Mick. Well, I don't know about this. Let me see the comment. Do a shot for me. Who doing? Who drinking?
You know, I'm drinking my wine, but I ain't doing no shot tonight.
Oh,
I guess I'm the only one drinking. Where's Tashana?
she probably at
Fuego.
the bar, like I'm trying to do.
No, she is not. Fuego, are you drinking tonight?
Tashana. Thank you for Wago.
Are you drinking tonight?
Who, me?
The only one drinking?
Yeah, I'm going to be. I need it.
Oh, I need another drinker. Where's Tashana? Fuego, is you
Child, listen, look at here. Child cheese. I was like,
you not drinking either? Polly drinking coffee.
coffee?
Yep, coffee.
Who drink coffee at night?
You have a cartel drop off a load. Okay.
Put some Baileys in it.
You don't be putting that in my check because I don't want nobody to know that I happen to conversate with you since you got a cartel dropping off stuff.
Mick Jagger needs
Oh,
some.
you talking about Just Jeff? Just
Jeff.
Jeff in the comments cutting up. Where everybody else goes? Everybody got quiet.
You got your beer tonight, Martina?
She got on her footies, night shirt, fleece blanket on the shoulders, beer and what's that? What light beer and ice, and the chi-chis are free. Hey,
Okay. Want to come up and show us that you're a witch for Halloween?
I'm low key kind of scared.
Martina, you want to show us your night shirt?
Is that Felix or is that Lucia, his mom?
Lucia says that they are witch. Do you want to show us your witch costume? Martina always be drinking her light beer.
Uh-oh, I better watch out from people because they're gonna burn me at the stakes if I'm a witch for Halloween. Ain't nobody. It's Felix. Ain't nobody gonna burn. How we gonna burn you at the stake, Felix? When you at where you at and we where we at?
And Felix, we knew it was you. You the only one to talk like that.
Felix, do you want to show us your outfit? We would love to see it.
Your 150 is in the van. You know what? Have any of y'all drank? You know that makes me think of that. Have any of y'all had that 150 proof rum back in the day?
What was it called?
It was rum 150.
It didn't have no special name to it.
It was 150. You could burn it. You could set it on fire. You could literally set that stuff on fire.
You know what, Miss Deb? I like to drink like the next drinker, but stuff like moonshine and stuff, I'd be scared.
But this was, I was in the military. We were young. We would have parties, and you get the 150 rum, and you knew everybody was going to be towed up and have a good time. But I don't know if they get Bacardi 151. Thank you, Fuego. I don't. Do they still make it?
I ain't trying to go blind.
You don't want to get in trouble by mom if I talk to you guys in Gmail for safety. Boy, I done told you if you young, why the hell you up in here in this chat talking about you gonna get in trouble with your mom.
Luce, Felix, ain't you 21?
Felix, we're not doing this tonight. We not.
I ain't finna say nothing. You know what I want to do. You know what? Never mind, because I can't do it. I'm on StreamYard. I can't even do it.
No, you not. You can't. Oh, look at Kim. Kim say, yeah, 151 and Coke. Okay, Kim. Yeah,
Kim
that
over there,
151 to
Kim.
get you to the flow ground. I don't drink rum no more, but yeah, back in my 20s, when I first went in the military, I was in tech school. We would go to the hotels and we like rent a room or we rent an apartment sometimes. And everybody would come over and party, and they would pour the 151 on like the refrigerator or something and set the shit on fire. I'm trying to figure out why I hung out with people like that, but you know, I was young and dumb. But yeah, and why would I drink 151? Pretty much like drinking gasoline, but yeah, I drank it.
A witch tiara. What's that look like? You should come up and show us, Felix.
And now and right now I'm wearing a cool witch tiara for. Okay, I don't know what all that is, Felix, but I told you don't start that shit tonight. Either you're gonna show us your outfit or you're not. What is you talking about, Fuego? Cuba Libra? Is that rum? What is that?
I got both of them. Okay, Felix, but I want to see how you rocking it though. I want to see how you wearing.
We won't tell your mom that you came up.
We sure won't. I don't have Lucia's phone number, so
I bet you don't know you using her name either.
right. She probably what they call a flip flop in Spanish. She's gonna hit you upside the head with chocolates.
Oh shoot! What did I put in here?
That's rum and coke with lime.
No, I don't really like rum anymore. It doesn't go well with now Jamaican rum. Yes, that's
I'm a tequila and vodka girl.
I am too.
Now I will go down and get some brown, but brown make me clown, so I just stay away from that brown.
And vodka make me clown. That's why I had to let it go.
Chocolate. Thank you, Fuego.
My thing was Smirnoff, double shot of Smirnoff with 7-Up and a lemon. Okay, I put the link in the chat. Why don't you come up, Felix, and show us your witch tiara? I don't know what a witch tiara look like, but I thought that my little
now
Statue of Liberty crown was pretty cute, even though this is it's not really a Statue of Liberty.
It's cute. I love the headpiece. Now listen here, Felix, you do this every time. Don't come back in this chat talking about some have you read the Harry Potter and shit?
Why
you going and go trick or treating?
You want to post it on YouTube? I'm not messing with you tonight, Felix. Okay, that's the last of my conversation with you and your dress up. Fuego trying to put you out now. That's bad.
Swing the hammer. Oh no, the anime dude got smart with me. He said, "Don't you mean wrench? Swing the wrench, Fuego. We've been kicking this can down the road for quite a while."
Hi, Lovecraft.
Hey, Lovecraft. We've been kicking this can down the road for a long time.
And I've been saving you. Because
And that ain't nobody but McNasty.
Recession Nita has surely wanted to get rid of you.
The first night.
She
But
surely has.
Tip said leave him be. I left him. Be.
Okay. What should our topic be tonight? Martina, do you want to talk
I don't
about
know.
politics for a minute? Is there anything on your mind that you want to bring up other than us going to war? That was hey, do y'all think that
Who's
they
going to war? Wait a minute, huh?
Oh yeah. He already had ships on the coast of Venezuela, but now Russia done sit in what they call something merchants, and they're there to help support Venezuela, which means that if we go ahead and strike Venezuela, then we're really going to be fighting against Russia and Venezuela. We know Venezuela don't really have a military, so we're really going to be Russia, which is some bullshit, because see, that's some stuff that Putin's trying to do because he really wants to get into conflict with us. But Mr. Dumbass thinks he's his friend. Oh.
And if Russia get in conflict with us, you know Japan gonna throw their hat in the ring.
Well, I think Russia's just trying to push the buttons and see how far he will go. But he'll look crazy, so we don't know, because you know he now wants us to I can't think of shit when I get on here. Our missiles. He wants us, our nuclear missiles. He wants us to go and not practice them, exercise them.
Yeah.
He wants us to make sure they're working, right? Even though we can do it automatically without setting them off, he wants us to go back where we're setting off the missiles, and we quit doing that because of the fact that when we were practicing with the nuclear missiles to make sure they work, it was causing issues with us contaminating our people and killing them pretty much because of the nuclear stuff, messing up the land. It was just so much, and we found that it really wasn't good for us feasibly, money-wise, economically-wise, people-wise, all that, for us to go ahead and do that. That's why we don't practice like you see other countries like Russia just set off talking about they got a new nuclear weapon. We don't do that. We stopped doing it, I think it was like 30-some years ago. But he has decided now, since Russia said they got a new one and they set theirs off, he wants us to go now. And he just told what's the guy?
Okay, Bev.
Huh?
Oh, I was just telling Bev, okay, she said she'll be back. But look who else is back in the chat.
Am I Lovecraft?
Hey, Lovecraft.
Yeah, she's been. You a little late. Yeah, she's been in there.
I know. I'm talking about that Felix.
Oh.
And I will leave StreamYard and go back in YouTube personally to get that one.
You said somebody's mic is messing up. I don't know if that's Polly. What you doing over there, Polly? It sounds like somebody underwater, don't it?
What?
It's Polly, because when he said something, it stopped doing that.
Is this doing it on me?
What happened?
No, your mic is making a funny noise when you're not talking.
It is?
It just sounds like it's underwater or something.
See, this the stuff I be talking about right here. I'm finna leave StreamYard and bop.
It sounds like feedback. Yeah, I think it's called because you're on a separate mic, aren't you? You have like a mic that you plugged in.
No.
He got his YouTuber mic.
But I got my finger because it's hot.
What's hot?
I said I got my fan blowing on me because it's
Oh,
hot.
okay, okay. It's its fan. It's not the mic. It's the fan
It
in the
could be
back.
the fan,
Okay.
yeah.
Me too. Me too. Paulie.
I got my fan on too. Felix, let me say this to you. We know it's a pagan holiday. That's not exactly what we're celebrating. I like dressing up, so I thought it would be fun just to dress up. It's not necessarily we're celebrating the holiday in a sense. We call it Halloween. I like dressing up. I like giving the kiddies candy. I have fun tonight giving the children candy. But if you want to get all into the roots of it, I'm not tonight with you. I know you always bring that foolishness up in here, but tonight I'm not doing it with you. Oh, you say you can't hear him? He ain't saying nothing. Mick Jagger ain't saying nothing. That's why you can't hear him.
Who
All
said they
all
couldn't hear?
all holidays have pagan origins. It's up to you if you want to be evil when you celebrate things.
Yeah. That's not McNasty Kim. That's Felix. He's here on the regular. McNasty is that one. Her name she likes to use is something money. Because she did some stupid comment in my made a comment under one of my posts, and I just blocked her.
She got a lot. She got a lot of them bots. She ain't got just one.
But my thing is, why are you wasting time in my comments and in my chat when you say you don't watch me? But she watches everything, and I mean, she watch. And let me say this, Mac. Thank you for giving me the views because you watched the whole damn thing. Because you pull stuff out of my lives that even I forget. Oh, it's okay, Kim. We know she be up in here. She just don't say nothing most of the time in the live. She just watches. She likes to screenshot the comments that people make when I do posts and stuff like that, or I do a video. She likes to screenshot it and put it up to the side and say, "This is what they said," as if it means something. Girl, please. And talking about she's saving those screenshots so when she take us to court. You've been taking us to court now for what, 3 years?
Girl, it costs money to take people to court. You talking about you need some more epoxy resin for your damn countertop. How you gonna take us to court? And Vanessa, if you bend over in front of the camera with them sweaty booty, dirty shorts one more time, I'm gonna make a special trip to where you at, and I'm gonna give you a bath.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out. I was saying earlier how she made a video about somebody said that Miss Charlene and everybody out on the land was scared of her. So she made a video.
People have been saying that.
And she's been making videos in the bathroom lately. So she made a video in the bathroom, and the bandage was all dirty. But she said, okay, it got dirty yesterday. But if you look, the other hand was dirty. It had stain all down in the fingernails and stuff. And my thing is, why is your other hand dirty and you did this yesterday? That means you ain't washed. Holly, they saying put your go on mute unless you're talking because your fan is cut up. Thank you, boo.
Does it sound better now? I shut my fan off.
Yeah, but we don't want you sweating over there, Mick. You got all that hair and
No, we want you to stay cool. She had popped up on my algorithm the other day, and she was on the couch. She was filthy and dirty. Her and the dog was on the couch. She was eating popcorn and something else, a cupcake. It was crumbs everywhere. She was dirty. It was a muffin. She was dirty. She never got up and got a Black and Decker and got it up. She went to sleep. She covered up and went to sleep watching TV in them dirty clothes.
Yes, you did. Polly, just mute yourself when you're not talking. You can still hear us. Thanks. Yeah, I saw that too. That she got her dirty, dusty, sandy, sawdust self up on Charlene's couch and went to sleep. Didn't
Went to
wash.
sleep.
Came in, ate some snacks, and her and the dog got up in the bed, well, the couch, and went to sleep. Oh, she says that there's something wrong with us worrying about what's going on at Charlene's house because apparently Charlene don't mind her messing up. But Polly made a point that I had completely forgot about. Y'all know how Miss Charlene likes to decorate her home for the holidays. And the very
Mm-hmm.
first year that Mac came to her house, she decorated for Halloween because she had that black upside down Christmas tree, like. And Polly was like, she didn't decorate this year. I wonder why.
Well, how the hell you gonna decorate when you got all the Jane Fonda workout equipment piled up in the house and size 15 women's shoes and uh 3X size clothes from the Goodwill piled up in the how could she?
Lovecraft, she is on the couch because she has hoarded out the room and she can't sleep in there. I've seen that
Girl.
happen. The last time she made
Uh-oh.
in there, it was shit everywhere. It was on the floor, on the bed, all around the room. So she can't even get in the room she don't want to videotape in there because the room is so junky with Goodwill stuff and whatever else she done bought. That she sleeps on the couch because it's a clean place.
But
But
not anymore.
you're not getting your dust, and then that couch is a fabric type of sectional, which
It looked
means
like
that
microfiber or something.
yeah, so that means that all the sweat, the dirt, and everything that's on her is getting embedded in the fabric. And that house looked so nice when she first went there. This woman has just, I don't know.
Girl, the lady can't decorate because it's hoarded out. The whole house hoarded. Girl, I will never forget that video when she was like, Miss Charlene. I even see. Didn't you say I can stay here as long as I want? You can stay long as you want. Just sounded so stupid.
Yes, the couch needs steam cleaning and Febreze. Oh, she said that when she did the video about somebody saying that Miss Charlene and her family was scared of her. She said that it wasn't any of our business, pretty much, and that Miss Charlene said that she could stay there, and we were jealous that she had a friend that would let her stay there. No, we are not. Um, I don't know why you think it's a flex for you to be living as a grown ass woman with another grown woman where you don't pay no bills and you just have taken over the whole place. You a little too hot
What?
over there, Polly? You all right?
Right. You could like she had a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I need to get rid of some stuff. But it's my house. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna move in with somebody and mess up this lady house? Then you dirty with it. Like,
All right, y'all know I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold it down, receptionista.
all right, let me see what's going on. That couch needs a steam clean and Febreze. M- Martin, at this point, she gonna need a whole new set. Maybe she can get her one from Vivor. No, they don't mess with her no more. What Kim say? That's what this dollar sign right here. I can't see. I knew it was something. Oh, in the milk. Let's go back. Kim say I be in the bushes because I work 55 hours a week. Man, you have to work a lot of hours a week now if you ain't got man. Or shoot, I couldn't do someone like that. I couldn't either, Miss Martin. That's crazy. Did they had the audacity to be like that? Like no home training. I don't know if Nick is now on the couch. Something up with that. I don't think it's about hoarding. Well, what you think is about Lovecraft? Because the last time she showed the room, it was just so much stuff in there where she couldn't even get on the bed in this lady's house. You can do your own house however way you want to do it. You don't go to somebody else's house and do that. And Vanessa is old enough. She know better. Excuse me. Just out the shower, now just like Hugh Hefner. In the robe, huh? Is it burgundy, Jeff? You know Hugh Hefner had that big heavy robe. I need a new robe. Y'all I've had my robe for over 20 years, y'all.
Don't tell us that. I'm sorry. I was having a wardrobe malfunction. I couldn't find my safety pins. Only could find one, and I had an earring holding the sash over because this damn dress. Okay, I'm just having a wardrobe. I might have to go upstairs to find another earring. I don't know where the damn thing fell off in the bathroom. I don't know where it went.
14 years for me, old as clothes. See, if it's last, if ain't no holes in it, what's wrong with that, huh, Jeff?
No, ma'am, and no, Jeff. No, sir. No, ma'am.
My robe,
Damn new robes. Okay.
listen, my robe lasts longer than all the relationships I done had.
I bet it did. It's 20 damn years old.
It
Okay.
don't it don't stink like McNasty. It smells good.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. It's probably weather
Well,
worn, and you just need a new one, okay?
I'm gonna get a
Yes,
new
I'm
one.
supposed to be the Statue of Liberty, ma'am.
I'm gonna get me a new robe, but my thing is my robe got to go to the floor. I can't have no short robe. Hope it's
You can do that. I bought you know what? I you don't even think about buying a robe till wintertime come, really. I have like two of the silk robes that hang on the back of two bathroom doors, one in my office and one in my room, and I don't even wear them. But the one I got from Timu, the fluffy furry one, I wear that one all the time. But yeah, you can buy an inexpensive one from Timu or Shein or something like that.
no. I need me one from Kohl's or something. If
Oh,
I want to
sorry.
keep it to
I'm
to
sorry.
another 20 years.
You can't have a cheap robe. I'm sorry, ma'am.
If I want to last another 20 years,
Yeah, Lovecraft. He's doing quite a few things. I was getting ready to say to you guys, I can't believe my earring fell off in the bathroom and I can't find the bathroom. Ain't that big? Do you guys think that tomorrow the people won't get their SNAP benefits?
I don't know. Everybody waiting with bated breath, but I can tell you this much. If y'all have any extra money or any extra canned goods or non-perishable foods, donate them if
You
you're
know
not
what?
going to eat it.
I called today. This is no lie. We have a place called Harvest Hope. I called today because I've been trying to donate food all week because I know that I waste food. It's just me. I can afford, to go to the grocery store and do some shopping. I mean, shit, you can go to Aldi's and get cases of canned goods and stuff pretty inexpensive.
What is
And
going on with
I have not had
your?
a phone all week, and I was calling because they are only open between 9 and 1 o'clock. How are you a place for people to go and get food, and you're an emergency place for people to go and get food, and you're only open from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon, and you're not open on weekends? What if somebody works, but they still, need to get food because they don't make enough money?
What is
So
that? What are you breaking up?
that's not me. Are you got your mic back on, Paulie? That's Paulie.
Nope.
No,
Martin to say she's a greeter admirer,
that's you,
and
receptionist.
that's me. And I've been by the fan. Let me unplug my charger.
I think it's your fan.
Oh, child, here we go.
Do you have it on high?
No,
Okay. Well, I think the state of South Carolina, if I'm not incorrect, tell me, Fuego. The governor said that they were going to use emergency funds that they have to cover the SNAP benefit, and I think a lot of states are doing that. But I'm with Newsom. Every state that has to do this should sue our government because they are lying. Johnson, it's almost like when I look at Johnson, I see his nose growing every time he comes out there and speaks because he is such a consummate liar. My thing is this: I understand politics is a game and all this stuff, and everybody crooked. Ain't nobody up there hands clean. You know what? Everybody done did something they probably shouldn't have done. But my thing is this: how can you come out and lie as much as they lie every fucking day? Because there is monies. They have a reserve. They have monies. And it was even on the website showing that they have monies. But as far as they were concerned, this is a whole bunch of bullshit. You know that our president does not like to back down. So his thing is he's going to take this all the way to the head. And he's telling Johnson to do that. So they refuse to give the people SNAP benefits unless the Democrats come back in and sign the CL or CR, whatever it was, the bill that they wanted. Now, mind you, so that they wouldn't look like total asses, they went ahead and funded WIC. Well, if you could fund WIC and you could pay the military, and tell me this, why the hell would we need to take a loan from a billionaire, trillionaire to pay the damn military? And I'm like, if the government is on shutdown, why the hell are they still getting paid? How about we take your paychecks and support WIC? All these people being on vacation for 12 weeks at this point, why the hell are they still getting paid? You're not pouring on Mike. Let me tell you something. I was livid when I seen military members as a veteran in line having to go to a food pantry. I don't know. I think it's recessionista. I think it's everybody got on fans. Maybe it's my fan. Let me turn my fan off. Let me see.
I've been mute.
Oh, my fan ain't on. So I don't know what that sound is.
Somebody messing with the stream.
But my thing is, I was livid when I see. I mean, a line just ridiculous. Maybe it's me. Is it me? For military to be getting food from a shelter, from a food pantry, and they're the freaking military. These are the same ones that you want to send over there and put them on the damn ships on the coast of Venezuela. The same ones that you sent over there for Hamas. The same ones that you got that was over in California that you want to send into these other states, but you ain't gonna feed them. You ain't gonna feed them, and you ain't gonna feed their family, but you want their asses to come out here in the cities and the states and rough us up. I saw him on TV, and he was saying that they were going to use an emergency fund that they had for the SNAP benefits so people would not go without them. And that was earlier this week. You're setting up an appointment for urgent care. Oh, okay. Your eye that messed up? But yeah, a lot of states have decided to go ahead and do something for themselves. But I'm like this. Am I the only one that thought of the fact that the blue states, each state has to send money to DC, right? The blue states send the most money, and then they get all the money in, then they disperse it out to the states that need it, right? So my thing is this: why don't the blue states hold their money back? Like California sends the most money. Why not hold your money back to take care of things that our government won't pay for? So hold your money back and pay SNAP benefits for your people. Hold your money back and make sure they get a good health care plan. Same thing in New York. You don't want to fund the new little highway piece or whatever it is from New Jersey to New York to make things better for them in travel. Well, New York, hold your money back and y'all pay for it. Jeff said his face melted off when he was 10. Hi, Lisa. Well, you know what, guys? This is how I look at it. And y'all know I've been saying this for a minute. I was watching something, and I think a lot of y'all watched Don Lemon also, and he had some farmers on there. This is no longer about whether you're in a red state or a blue state, whether you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. This is a people's thing. We are all citizens of the United States, the majority of us. And this is affecting all of us. I don't care who voted for who. The thing is, this is going to affect everyone that is not a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, okay? They don't give a shit about us on the bottom. So what we need to do is stick together as Americans. We can put, I look at it like this. We're a family. And in families, you fall out, you have arguments, but nobody from the outside better come in and say something about one of your brothers or sisters. Everybody get together and they fight against that one person. Okay, well, we are family. And right now, we got the government not doing what they're supposed to do, and they're sort of like the enemy. So we need to stick together and do what we need to do to make sure the people, which is us, is taken care of. And then if we want to, after all this bullshit is over with, we can go back to fighting each other about other stuff. But right now, we need to stick together and quit worrying about race, age, economics, blue state, red states, farmer, urban person, on food stamps, not on food stamps. We all in the same boat, if y'all hadn't noticed. Whether you want to be in the boat or not, we all in the same boat. And let me tell you something. If the farmers sink, we gonna sink. If the people on food stamps sink, we're gonna sink. If the ones in the urban community sink, we're gonna sink. Because they don't care about any of us, if y'all hadn't noticed. And that's what I'm saying, Lisa. I think Newsom should hold back the money that he sent to DC and take care of his state. Okay, we see him breaking all kind of laws, but we don't have anybody supporting us. The only people that's going, you know what? The only way we're going to win this is by us. We don't have a Supreme Court. We don't have a justice system. We don't have a Congress. We don't have anybody that's on our side but us. And so we have got to put the bullshit aside, people. I'm telling you, we have got to do that, or we won't make it, because that's what they want us to do. Continue to be divided while they do all the bull stuff that they're doing up there. Let me tell you something. They have had the Congress out so long that it's getting to the point that they may not call Congress back. And if he chooses not to, who's going to do something about it? Because Congress has, bent down and just said, hey, do what you want. So if they say, we ain't going to have Congress come back till next year, next summer, who's going to do something about it? What support do we have other than each other? They could literally not do anything about the government And as long as they don't bring Congress back, guess who has control? The executive office, which is the president. These people ain't playing with us. They're evil. They're deep-seated. They have had this plan in the works for years. And I don't know what's wrong with the fucking Democrats. The reason why they just act like they is Millie Mouse and they can't. I'm telling you, Schumer and Hakeem, they need to go. We need some younger blood in there that's going to fight. And it's going to, you know what? They're going to get in the muck and mire and fight these people dirty, just like they fighting us. My thing is this: we can no longer act like we're going to go high when they go low. No, we're going low with you. We're going low with you. Because my thing is this: I don't understand why the Democrats don't take, the only thing let me tell y'all something. I went and did my own investigation on this. Schumer and Hakeem are getting money from AIPAC, which is Israel, and that's why they ain't saying shit. That's why they're not pushing like they should. They do just enough to get by. But my thing is this, just like the president just came back from China, all right? We had tariffs on China for all this time, causing all these issues. But guess what? The little deal that he did, all he did was put us back to where we were before he put the tariffs on there. And next year, for 3 years, they're going to be paying less than what they were paying before he decided to up the tariffs. So he didn't make a deal. They just made him look like a fool. He didn't make a deal. They're paying us less than what they were paying before. Kim, you are absolutely right. And he does. But also the Bible tells us that there's going to come a time where people are going to have itching ears and they're going to want to listen and hear all types of stuff. And it talks about a time when all this shit is going to happen. And guess what? Even the ones who believe and trust in God may be hungry for a little while. Things are going to get bad enough that even those of us who believe in the Lord, your faith is going to be tested. You may have one meal a day, and it may not be what you want to eat, but you got some food. You may be living with your neighbors. It may be 5 families living in a house, but guess what? Y'all got a roof over your head. Things are going to get to a point, and I don't know at what point it would crack, because so far, I don't see people trying to help. It's great that we are protesting in the streets, but how about this? How about we pull our money back? And I don't know why nobody can think of this. How about instead of us just having a no King's Day, how about you have a no buy day where we don't buy from Walmart. We don't buy from, they already did Target, which it messed Target up. We don't buy certain meats. You know what I'm saying? We can pull our money back and make things bad for these companies. And you're right, Jeff. My sister already does that. But you know what? I used to laugh at people who would we consider preppers. But why is it that the people with money have now become preppers? On the island of Hawaii, you got Oprah, you got, what's his name over Facebook, the guy over Google. There's quite a few of them who have big old estates. They have bought up a lot of land in Hawaii on the islands because Hawaiians have gotten really upset because they're making things more expensive. They're buying up their land. It's just a whole big mess. But guess what they're doing? They're not just buying up land just to build a big old house. They're buying up land so they can have bunkers with their storing food and everything that they can need. The whole place that they like, the guy over Facebook, his thing is so that it's like a whole pretty much house, a building, I don't know what you call it, underground, where they could exist, I don't even know for how many years, but they got food, electricity, everything. So my thing is this, like I said, I used to laugh at the preppers, but we might need to look at how you will survive if beef is, you know, hamburgers $30 a pound. Um, you know, bread $15 a loaf, and it could possibly be like that. Um, you know, people don't. I don't know how many people have root cellars anymore. People used to have that. That's what I was saying, Lovecraft. They're trying to make it where the government doesn't open back up ever. So where does that put us? That put us in a situation that those people that are working for him and his people are the ones running the country. And we know right now that they don't care nothing about us. So they don't care if we eat. They don't care if we have health care. And so my thing is this. Things are, I get so upset about this that I have to take breaks from it because things are so bad. But, you know, I don't even like buying canned goods anymore. But you know what? You better start stocking up on some canned goods, some dried stuff. Let me tell you something. The biggest thing that has happened is that we have not taught our young people how to cook. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, a bag of beans and some meal, you can have some beans and some rice. Beans, rice, and some hot water cornbread. People need to learn how to cook again. You can't afford to go and buy this processed stuff anymore, and that might help us when it comes to overweight and everything else. We need to go back to cooking the way we used to cook. And guess what? Because the farmers and stuff don't have people to pick the fields and all that, maybe they'll start having it where people can come and pick and buy. You know, you go out there and pick your own vegetables and pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to buy local. You're going to go to the farmers and buy locally from them. You're not going to eat as much meat as you used to eat. You're going to eat more beans and vegetables and rice and things like that, which might make people a little bit more healthier. We're not going to be able to afford the fast food that we don't need anyway, or the junk food that we don't need anyway. People are going to go back to making 3 meals a day, but they're healthy, hearty meals that will hold you till the next meal. You're going to have to learn how to cook, young people. I can go in my kitchen right now, and even if I don't have no meat, I can have a meal. Because my mother always said you need to have some salt, some sugar, some toilet paper, some beans, and some rice, and some meal. You can wipe your butt, and you can eat. Okay? Thank you. I teach my son now. He's a single parent dad. I'm like, let me tell you something. You go on all these websites, and I usually have him. I was like, give me a list of all the things that you guys need for the house, and then you go out there and you compare the prices. And which store are you going to buy from? The one that's going to give you the most. You don't have to have name brand, because guess what? The same companies that make the name brand makes it generic. You're just trying to eat. You're trying to make sure you have a healthy, nutritional meal for your son and yourself. Let me tell you something. People gonna quit being so dang on picky about what they eat. I was looking at a lobster meal. I think a lobster meal at Red Lobster now is like $56. And we know the lobsters at Red Lobster are like this. $56. Salt, sugar, toilet paper, beans, and rice, and cornmeal. Who is that? My plants are in the way. Cook and food prep by seas. Deborah, I am traveling. I want to send myself a postcard. Well, the problem is we have a lot of young people who were never taught how to actually go in a grocery store and budget and buy food and things that they need that is going to last them for a whole month. They buy a lot of processed food. They buy a lot of stuff that they can cook quickly for their children. And by mid-month, they have run out of food stamps or food on the card, and they don't have anything to cook. The thing is, we have, let me say it like this. My mother, when she cooked, she was cooking for a family of 6, 4 kids, her and my stepfather. And so even though there were times that, we were able to go out because my father was military, we could go out and, have nice stuff, but she cooked. Every day she cooked. And on the days that she didn't cook, after I became 12 years old, I started cooking. She taught me how to cook. And so from 12 years old on up, I helped cook the meals. We had a hot meal every day. And so it was not fast food. The only time I can remember us really getting fast food was on Fridays. Fridays was McDonald's day. And then sometimes on Saturday, we might get pizza, or she might take us to a restaurant where she wanted us to learn how to eat different types of food. But usually that was like a Friday. But every other day, 6 days out the week, we're going to have cooked meals and maybe leftovers from that cooked meal. People don't do that anymore. I hear more people telling me that they don't like leftovers. What the hell? What do you mean you don't like leftovers? People have gotten so bougie when it comes to food. I was like, you know what? There's going to come a time where you're going to eat whatever the hell you got in your house. I saw that, Polly. I thought that was a really good idea. Where you at, receptionista? I think, you know what, Polly? I love that. I seen that. I didn't make a comment, but I seen that you were showing people that who are on food stamps or who have a tight budget, how they can shop and how they can make meals. And I think that's great. Thank you. I made chili the other, what was it, last weekend? And I froze because I made too much, and I froze the rest because I'm not going to waste it, so I can have chili another day. It is. There are a lot of young people who don't know how to cook. It is amazing to me because my sons, I have my son and then I have 2 stepsons, and well, they're all my sons, but they always tell me, they'd be like, Mom, we don't meet women like you, women who cook. They DoorDash. That's no lie. My son's the baby mama of my grandson. She's a DoorDash, Uber Eats. Now I may do that because it's me. It's just one of me. And then I make enough money where I can DoorDash or Uber Eat if I want to. Now, is it wasting money? Yeah. I have tightened up here lately because I'm like, I don't know which way things are going. So Uber Eats and DoorDash may not be the people that I need to hang out with that much. But a lot of times it's more feasible for me because I can get deals sometimes where I can get 2 meals for one. And that saves me because I may only eat 1 meal a day. And then when I cook, I end up cooking too much food and then it goes to waste. And then I feel bad because that's food that other people can eat. Like I got chicken right now in my refrigerator that I'm going to take to my son. I'm going to clean it, take it to my son because I took it out because I felt like I wanted chicken. But then the next day after they thawed out, I didn't want chicken. So, a lot of times I might take stuff to him because I just don't want it to go to waste. Because it's like, yet again, it's just me. I wish that I used to know single parent moms and stuff like that I helped out. I really wish that I knew a single parent mom that needed help, that, she's working and the kids need food when they come home, because a lot of times I have food that I cook and it's more than I can even, eat. And I'm probably not going to eat it the next day. So I could give that to a woman that don't have time to cook when she get home because she's tired. She may be working more than one job, but the kids need to eat. I don't have a problem doing that. I used to know a lot of people that was in that situation, but now that I'm not at my church anymore, I don't really meet people because I work from home. Why am I the only one talking tonight? Where you at, receptionista? You still getting your little slutty anime outfit together?
Hello?
Oh, hello? Where you at?
In my house. Well, coming out the house now.
It sounds like you getting ready to get in the car.
Yeah, I am.
That's why you wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, I told you I'm getting ready.
Why you couldn't let us see what your little outfit look like?
I'm trying. I mean,
You
I don't
shame
have
for
like no, I ain't ashamed. I'm finna turn on the camera while I drive.
All right. So who's gonna be my co-host tonight? I don't know where Tashana is. She knows she missed Halloween. She the one that love Halloween out of all y'all. She's the one that love Halloween the
Girl,
most. I don't know where she
Tashana is
at.
turning. Tashana is turning up.
And so who's gonna be my co-host tonight? I think I kind of used to having another person. Who's gonna come up? Recessionista leaving us. She's going to hang out. Be safe. Have fun. And
Hello.
and my sister done put baking soda in her eye.
Now
Oh,
how she do?
well, here you go, ma'am.
I can't put it all of this on my head all the way. Yet my hair in the front is wet.
How you going out and it's cold out and your head front of your hair is wet?
Girl,
Tashana,
I'm
you gonna
from the north.
come up
I'm,
tonight?
I'm from the north, honey.
Because Recessionista leaving us. She going out to party hottie. You gonna come up tonight? All right, ma'am.
It's the shine in the chat.
She just came in the chat.
Oh, hey. Happy
Oh,
candy night.
look at you, Foxy Loxy. Oh, all right. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, which you know.
Which is
Which don't leave out a whole lot, ma'am. Don't leave out a
girl.
whole lot.
Oh Lord, I had the AC on in here earlier. Oh no. Woo, it's cold as hell. Damn,
So,
am I gonna
are you
I know
stuck
y'all take
in the truck or stuck in traffic in the car? Are you gonna come up and be my co-host since Fuego? I messed up. Recessionista leaving us to go party hardy.
where my perfume? I gotta let them know I took a bath today.
Okay, so are you going? Can you come up, Tashana? You took a bath today. I hope you did.
I said, let me put some perfume on so they can know I took a bath today.
Who
I'm
you
just
trying to
I'm just joking.
Who you trying to pick up tonight, Miss Ma'am?
Huh? Girl,
I
I
said,
ain't trying to pick nobody up. I don't go out for that reason. Now if
I'm
somebody try to pick me up, that's on them.
I'm messing with you.
I'm gonna try to when I get out of here, I'm gonna try to show my whole outfit. What hey, where my sword? Oh,
I'm trying to think. Last time I went to a Halloween party, I used to love to go to Halloween parties. I thought they were so much fun. Yes, Lovecraft. She said that. All my co-hosts got other stuff going on. Oh, and we forgot to say hey to Charlie.
Carolina.
Charlie, I am a little hurt. The reception is leaving me tonight. I am. I'm
What's
used to.
that?
I'm used to you being here for me. I know. I'm
Hello?
sorry. I'm selfish. I'm sorry. I am.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you. Can you not hear me? What you doing? What is you doing? Well, I hope that the states will, step in and do what they need to do. It's a shame that we are even at this point. I don't know what the hell has happened to the United States, but we are looking real crazy to the rest of the world that used to look up to us. So how is the weather every place else? Yeah, we don't hear you at all, Lovecraft. I don't know if you're talking. Let's see. We were 44 degrees this morning in South Carolina. Can you believe that? How is everybody else? What's the weather up there in New York, Paulie? And Martina in Ohio? And I don't know where everybody else is. Kim, where are you? No, and that's a shame. The world, not just the United States, the world does not like this person. And I have to wonder, sometimes I've thought about how would I feel if I was president of the United States and no matter where I went in the world, everybody booed me and talked about me badly. Oh, I forgot you're in Fuji. I'm surprised you're on vacation, Lisa, and you are in the chat with us. Girl, is there nothing going on in Fuji? Because I don't know if I'd be talking to us if I was where you were at. But I thank you. I feel very honored that you decided that you wanted to spend your time with us. So, Polly, y'all about where we are at. Ooh, Martin, y'all are real cold. What's going on at your job that you think tomorrow's going to be crazy? And we definitely pray and stand with you on that. We don't have no. Today was a beautiful day. I mean, well, I'm looking larger than life here when nobody is here with me. 44 in Michigan. Everybody send up a prayer for Martin for tomorrow to be a good day. We pray and we stand with you, Martin. We touch and agree with you that tomorrow is going to be probably one of the best days that you ever have at work. And there won't be no isms and schisms and no issues when you go in. No chaos whatsoever. Yeah, you work at a grocery store. Well, we pray that they will have some benefits that they'll be able to get what it is that they need, at least the necessities. I know a lot of states may not be paying their full amount on the SNAP benefits, but they're trying to give them at least half. Um, so we pray for that, at least that they can get half for right now. My best parties was when I was in the military. I dressed up as so many things. I dressed up as a fat guy. It was funny. I dressed up as a fat guy, and my girlfriend's husband dressed up as a female. and nobody wanted to dance with either one of us at the party, so we had to dance with each other. I dressed up as a baby doll um, one time, and my bottle, I had wine in it. Oh, Fuego. Remember when you dressed up as the was it the disco? What did you dress up? Was it the disco witch, or was that our sister that dressed up as? I know we dressed up for high school, and she was a disco witch. I can't even remember what I dressed up as. Fuego, you dressed up as Wanda. Oh my gosh, do y'all remember Wanda from In Living Color? She dressed up as Wanda. Oh, she could do Wanda so good. We both worked at Olive Garden at the time. I think I dressed as a witch, and you dressed up as Wanda. And then she dressed up as a Catwoman when we worked at Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I'm trying to think, did I dress up at Blue Cross? I think it was Mel that was the disco witch. I don't know what I dressed up when she was the disco witch. What the hell was I? We dressed up in high school. That was real funny when you did Wanda. That was funny. I'm trying to think of what did I dress up as when you did Wanda. What did I dress? I have no idea what I dressed up as. Yeah, we kind of like to dress up in our family. I know I dressed up as a witch. I dressed up as a fairy. I kind of like the glittery type of things. I dressed up as a fairy. When I dressed up as a little girl, I had the ruffly panties on and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember what I dressed up as either. I dressed up as a the Flappers of the 20s. I love that one. I like the shimmy dresses and stuff. In the military, I used to dress up a lot. Yeah. And I think when I was in Germany, we had a, yeah, I am a glitter girl. When I was in Germany, I'm trying to think, I don't know what age I was turning. I don't know, 24, 25. I want to say maybe 25. And my roommate had just made E5. So we was going to have a party together. And I wanted to do, I'm very much an avid reader. And so I love the 1800s. Even though there wasn't a whole lot of my people hanging out around during that time in England. But I love the 1800s. And they would do things like, when they had a party, the people who came to the party stayed like 3 or 4 days because they had to travel so far. So you just didn't travel by horse and buggy, and then you go home that night. So they had to have enough. Maybe that's why they had big old castles and stuff, because they had to have enough room to put people up. So I decided, I don't know what book I was reading during that time, but I told my roommate, I was like, we need to have a party like they did in the 1800s, and we need to have people stay for 2 or 3 days. I don't know if y'all ever been to a party where you stayed for like 2 or 3 days. So we started the party on a Friday, and I think we had that Monday. It was on a holiday weekend, so we had that Monday off. So the people came on Friday. They stayed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then they would go home on Sunday evening. That was the craziest thing that I ever put together. And we had, you dressed up like on Friday in whatever costume you wanted. Then Saturday was pajama night. And then I can't remember what Sunday was. But I remember my girlfriend, she had on a negligee. No, I had on negligee. I forgot what she had on. And then one night I had on some type of teddy outfit. I had pictures of it. But it was crazy that we had people that came on Friday, and we literally had people that came on Friday and they stayed the whole weekend. But it was so much fun because we drank and partied and hung out on Friday. Then we got up, whoever was not too hungover, and we cooked breakfast, had lunch. Everybody kind of, napped on Saturday in between to dinner, and then we partied Saturday night. And then Sunday you got up at 8, and if you wanted to take a nap before you left, you took a nap and then you went home. But it was so much fun. Y'all should try that. I think I would still do it now. I would still do it now, where I have friends come over and you stay for, from Friday at least to Sunday. Would y'all do that? Okay, this thing is really choking me at this point. I am so hurt that my little thing done fell apart. Well, I don't see nobody in the chat. Am I talking to myself? It's only 10:48. Do I need to leave, get off here early tonight? But Kim, I would do that now. Okay, I think it's my dress. The dress is a little big, but I figured for what I was going to use it for, it would work. So let me see. Can I get it together here? Can I get it together here? I would still do that. I would. Would you guys have a party that lasted for 3 days? I thought it was very interesting, and it was fun. It was very fun too, for people to hang out with each other that long. But I don't know. Maybe it has to be young people, because as old people, you get set in your ways and you do stuff when you wake up and all that. I don't know. You know what, Polly? You'll notice my glittery lipstick to go with my outfit. Oh, Lisa, I have so many stories. Girl, I could just have story time all day and all night. The military was good to me. But then I got stories before the military. I was always that person that my mother used to say to me, Deborah, every day is not going to be exciting and fun. I don't know why you think every day is supposed to be exciting, because, we were here in South Carolina and we were military brats. So we lived on Fort Jackson. And I used to be like, oh my gosh, it is so boring, especially in summertime. I thought it was so boring. And she's like, every day is not going to be exciting. I don't know why you think every day should be so exciting. And I remember that if you heard the ambulance, everybody ran out their house and everybody went to look to see where the ambulance was going. Now, you hear ambulances all day long. Don't nobody pay them no attention. You remember that, Fuego? I don't know. You might have been too young. Yeah, I thought about doing the glitter tonight, Martina, but I got the braids, and I was like, ain't no way. I'll be wearing glitter till I take these braids out. Now, that's one thing that I do miss, because I work at home, being able to kind of hang out. Not that I hung out with my coworkers a whole lot, but stuff like that. I seen where my cousin, her and her friends did a thing. It was so cute. They had T-shirts saying "hanging out with my boo," or "hanging with my boo," or something like that. But it was supposed to be "boo," a play on Halloween. And so they had a party where everybody had the "I'm hanging out with my boo" T-shirts on with matching pants or whatever. I thought that was so cute. Like, I love the thing about, like, for Valentine's Day, where you have like whatever it is, the Valentine's friend times, whatever it is, you hang out with your friends, just like now. And Martin, help me out, because I had a couple of glasses of wine now, so now we're getting over into the Deborah is a little intoxicated time. So just so you know, if you're new here, I'm gonna muck up some words. I'm gonna say some shit I probably shouldn't say, and yeah, I'm gonna mess it up. So just so you know, we over into Deborah has had too much wine time. All right. So, thank you, Galentine's. I love Martin is like I'm serious. For Martin to be older than me, I swear I need her brain. Martin is like the other side of my head. It's like everything that I forget, she can just pull it up. Like it's like almost like I should be on Google, but I got Martin now. I don't need Google. So with the holidays coming up, I wanted to say that. With the holidays coming up, we're coming up on that time where a lot of people feel sad because they don't have their family members or they're estranged from family members. It's just a time that we got all the commercials bombarding us where everybody is happy, they're buying gifts, and everybody's in love and all that. And you may not have that in your life right now. So this is a time period where a lot of people are depressed, either seasonal depression or just the whole holiday thing, because they pump that you got to be in love, you got to be giving a good gift, you got to be getting a good gift. I mean, it's just so much, because once Halloween is over, child, Christmas is out there. And y'all know I'm a Christmas person, so I got a whole thing over there waiting for me to start decorating. I'm trying to wait till Thanksgiving, but I think I might start this year a little bit before Thanksgiving. And if anybody has watched me for a while, they know I like to have more than one Christmas tree. Well, I'm in a smaller place, and last year I had just moved in here, so at the last minute I bought the black tree, the black tree will be making another appearance this year, but with a different color theme. And then I have a tree that I got going in my room to go with the color theme in my room. I was trying to see if I can figure out how to put a tree in the landing, but I think I'm gonna put a little tree at the end of the stairs. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get 3 trees up in here this year. You never know. But my sister will tell you, I have been on Facebook Marketplace getting all type of Christmas treats. People getting rid of their Christmas stuff that goes along with my color theme this year. So for any of you that like to decorate for the holidays, go on Facebook Marketplace. People are selling stuff for little or nothing because people like me who buy a lot of Christmas stuff want to get rid of it because they may be changing the color theme or they just may be, older and they're getting downsizing. Oh, that's nice, Kim. That's nice. I am trying to get my aunt that lives in Atlanta to cook for Thanksgiving. My son cooked last year. That's when I fell down the stairs and busted up my kneecaps and my ankles. But he cooked last year. And so, don't start. I am not in a decorating wars. Okay, this is kind of a funny story. My brother, ex-wife, I think it's an ex-wife, or they separated. I don't know. They're separated or exes at this point. Anyway, everybody that knows me knows that I'm a Christmas person. Christmas is my season. My mother would tell you, even from a child, I was obsessed with Christmas. I mean, I would never sleep on Christmas Eve. I didn't understand how my siblings would sleep. I used to wake them up. Like, how can you sleep during Christmas? And I remember we had stairs, and so the stairs would creak. So I had learned how to kind of walk on the side of the stairs so I could go halfway down the stairs because they went down and then there was a little landing and then they turned. So I could go on the side of the stairs where I knew where the creaks were, and then I could look down and see what my parents was doing. So my mom thing was any present that was wrapped up was from them, and then the present that were not wrapped up was from Santa. So, of course, I didn't know that at night my mother would be cooking dinner and my stepfather would be putting gifts together, like bicycles and all that kind of stuff, and drinking his bourbon or scotch or whatever he was drinking. So I would go down like about midnight And they would be like, no, ma'am, going back upstairs. Then I come down to probably about 3 o'clock, and they'd be like, no, ma'am, go back upstairs. So by 6 o'clock, they tired because she been cooking all night. He been putting toys together because there was 4 of us. So if one got a bike, you got 4 bikes. You know what I'm saying? And so they would be tired and they going to sleep. So now I'm getting up at 6 o'clock and I'm ready for Christmas. So I could go downstairs and I could see everything that they had put at the Santa supposedly brought us that wasn't wrapped up. And usually that was the really big gifts. Well, one year we all came downstairs and we opened up gifts, and it was a hot mess because we opened up gifts that did not belong to us because my mother never would put your name on the gifts. It was like she had a little system that she knew whose gift belonged to who. So we had opened up gifts that belonged to like her and to my dad and all this stuff like that. So it became a rule. You could only play with the gifts that were not wrapped up, and then you had to wait for them to come downstairs to open up the gifts that were wrapped up, which was cool with me because usually the best gifts were the ones that was wrapped up. And so, like I said, I would be up and I would wake them up like by 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, how can y'all sleep through the night? Santa has come. How can you sleep? And I'm going to tell y'all this, and everybody going to laugh at me. And I've told y'all this before. I still believe that Santa could possibly be out there. They have not disputed that there is no Santa. I want to believe that there is a Santa. I love the whole ideal of a Santa. I don't know why. It's just something. Everybody got their little quirk. That's me. I like the whole ideal of Santa. I have been watching Christmas movies for the whole month of October. I go to sleep to Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. Everybody is always fun. The lady goes to a little town that looks like Christmasville, and she meets a guy. They have a little conflict, and at the end, everybody's in love and everybody's happy. You know, they have the snowball fights. They have the food, they have the gifts, they have the Christmas tree. What is wrong with that? My sister says I'm Pollyanna. I don't know. I think it's thank you, Life with Polly. I don't even have Hallmark, but I signed up for Hallmark I usually pay for Hallmark for the month of October, November, and December. And then I get rid of it in January because of the Christmas movies. See, Polly, we here. The Christmas movies just make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like after a whole day of working and looking at the state of affairs that we're in, a good Hallmark movie just kind of just ends the day right. Really? I didn't know Pluto. Wait. Why you ain't tell me this, Paulie? I'm gonna have to get rid of Hallmark then. I just paid for them, so I think I have them to the middle of November. I knew there was a station that did it for free. I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, so you know what? I paid $7.99 for the month of, well, from October to middle of November, and then I will just go to Pluto. I have Pluto too. I never watch it. Hey, I need Cordero to come over here and put the thing back on my TV because once I move, I don't have it no more. Am I the only one? Are me and Paulie the only ones that like Christmas movies? Does anybody else like Christmas movies? They don't have that many Thanksgiving movies. They did have a couple of little Halloween movies, but I don't like scary movies. So I only watch the nice Halloween movies. And then the Thanksgiving movies are a little slim, but there's a lot of Christmas movies. Speaking of movies, how many of y'all are going to watch, how many of y'all watch the It movies, like It and then It 2? I actually started reading the book It, but it was too scary, so I quit reading it. So you know they got the new series coming on HBO called Dairy, which is supposed to be what happened prior to it. It looks really scary to me. So I don't know how many of y'all have watched it or going to watch it. Hey, Tashana, I'm glad you're back. Are you watching it? I was going to see if my son was watching it because him and my sister are, this is like my son's season. They have like scary movies like out, out the wazoo. So this is his season where he watches, like I watch the 25 Days of Christmas. He watches the 25 Days of scary movies. So I'm not a horror movie. Oh, there's only one episode out. Is it scary? And the thing is, it looks good, and I'll watch it if I'm not by myself. But I'm not gonna watch it by myself. Oh, it's scary? Okay, so I'm not messing with that. And the thing was, when it first came out, it was in book form. And like I said, I have a lot of stories. I was TDY, which for people who were not military, is like temporary duty station. So what we would do is like, because I worked on jets, at that time I was working on F-16s, we would have to go to different areas, and our planes would have to go to different areas to learn how to fly in that terrain. So we might go to the desert, we might go to some place where it's snowing or whatever. And sometimes we swap, like with England. When I went to England, we swapped. Their people went to Germany, we went to England. All right, Martina, let us know how your day was tomorrow. So at that point, I was on the team that was going to England, and their team was going to Germany. So my roommate was a woman that I had already shared a room with when I went TDY to Italy, and we got along well. So we figured since we were going to England, we would just be roommates. So we was at a great hotel. Only thing about European hotels back then, I don't know if they've changed since then, but the room was humongous. It was a very nice suite. The only thing was we did not have a bathroom or a shower or anything in our room. It was a community, and that's what a lot of European, I don't know, I'm sure they've upgraded, but there's still probably hotels that are like this. So it would be like on one floor, you would have one bathroom or two bathrooms where you could go use the toilet. And then you have one place where you would take a shower or a bath. Well, this hotel, we didn't have showers. We had a bathtub. So needless to say, for the week that we were there, I never sat down in the bathtub. And good thing they had one of those shower heads you can pull up. I took a stand-up shower the whole time. And it was just crazy. But I digress. Anyway, my roommate, when we were on the plane going over, she was reading It. It was like the very first It. It was out in book form. So she was reading it, and so I'm an avid reader. And she was like, "Hey, you want to read this when I get finished?" And I was like, "Sure." Is it good? And she's like, "Yeah, it's a good, good book." So I was like, "Okay." So we get into the room, and we're sharing the room or whatever. And so, like about the second day, first day, second night, I don't know. All I know is she's waking up screaming. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with her because she didn't do this the last time we shared a room. But she wakes up and she's scared because she's been reading that damn book, It. And I was just like, oh, hell no. I don't want to read nothing that you waking up scaring. So by the time our week was up, she was finished with the book. So she gave it to me. I think it was like the last day we were there. And she was like, hey, I'm finished with the book. If you want to read it. I think I read 2 pages of the book. And I was like, no, ma'am. First of all, it had you up screaming and yelling at night, and it's too scary. The first 2 pages, I gave her back the book, and I never read it. I did see the movie years later. Tashana. It made me mad because of the way it ended. And that's the thing with Stephen King. He'll have you all geeked up and scared. And then at the end, it'll be some crazy ending. But The Shining, oh my gosh. The Shining, I watched that movie. I'll never forget, I was in Germany. I watched that movie during the day and it scared me. Matter of fact, something came on TV the other day and I think they were talking about doing a Shining 2 or something like that. And you know what the part was the creepiest? There was two parts that was really creep. I know what it was. Somebody on YouTube was going to the hotel of The Shining. I can't remember who it was. Somebody that I watched. They were going to the hotel. Was it Nomadic Introvert? I can't think it was a Nomadic Introvert that she went to the hotel where The Shining was supposed to have been done. I can't remember. I have to go back out there and look. But I think it was, it might have been Nomadic. Y'all let me know. If y'all watch Nomadic Introvert, let me know if she went to the hotel where they did, but that was supposed to be where the movie The Shining came from. Okay, so there was like, maybe there was three parts that really freaked me out in that movie. The one with the son, with the red rum. Okay, if my son did that bullshit, okay, he's not my son no more. I don't know who the hell you are, but I'm no longer your mother, okay? Second part was the twins in the hallway. That was a no for me. Hell no. I gotta go. And the old man downstairs that worked there. Well, first of all, let me just say this. If my husband said to me that we need to go up in the dang mountains and stay in a big ass hotel where ain't nobody there but us and the old man that lived there, worked downstairs or whatever, ain't nobody else gonna be there, and then the streets was gonna be snowed off and we can't even get out if we want to, that would be a no for me. I don't know how many of y'all would go with your spouse, but I'm gonna tell you that's a no for me. Now I like Stephen King movies. I mean books. I'm not gonna say I don't. Certain runs. Now, thank you, Trucker Wife. I like Dean Koontz books better than I like Stephen King. I think I have read almost all of Dean Koontz books. The place Mom used to live in reminded me of the hallway in The Shine. Oh, you know what? You're right, because it was really big. I never thought about that. It does. Yeah, it does. But that movie was freaky. It scared the shit out of me during the day. And I still do not watch The Shining by myself. I'm just going to tell y'all that. It's still a scary movie to me. It still is. It's just freaky. The whole thing about people staying in a hotel with nobody being there. And I don't know. Just the whole thing. I mean, can you imagine? Would you? Let's say somebody said, I'm going to pay you $250,000 if you stay in this hotel up in the mountains where you can bring whoever you want, but y'all are going to be snowed in for the whole winter and you got to stay there the whole time. No. Oh, Shelley Duvall passed away? I loved her in Popeye. You know what? She was like an odd kind of woman, but I liked her. The roles that she played fit her, but she was a bit odd. Girl, I don't do the red rum. I can't do the red rum. I can't do it. I just can't think of anybody I would spend a whole winter with in a big ass hotel. Oh, excuse me. By myself. No. Can't do it. Even if our whole family got to go. Even if you with your children, our sister with her children, me with my children, our brother with his child, and our mom and all that stayed in a hotel. No, I'm not staying there with y'all for the whole winter. It's called Dr. Sleep. I don't think I've heard of that. All right, talk amongst yourselves. I got to go to the bathroom. Dr. Sleep. Hmm. I leave and nobody's in the chat. What's going on? Yeah, I never heard of Dr. Sleep. Okay, Tashana, y'all getting ready to park. Who's left? Who's left here? I guess we won't have a late night tonight. It's 11:34. If not, I'll go watch my Christmas movies. Who's left here? You know what, guys? I really like this little crowny thing. I really like that part. Um, Wait a minute, Lisa. You fell asleep on me? You know what? You sound like my brother. He said I was boring. That's why he fell asleep. Okay, so this is what I want to say to y'all. This is what I was thinking about doing since we did the Halloween thing. Looks like me and Polly and Recessionist is the only ones that dressed up. Okay, so um, I thought that we could do a ugly sweater T-shirt. Ugly sweater, Lord, a ugly sweater contest in December. So you got time. We're now into November pretty soon. Almost. Oh, so you guys got time. You got a whole month and a half to get it together. So I thought that we could do an ugly sweater thing, just like I wanted to do for Halloween dress up. I can't believe Lisa talking about I'm nap time. Hi, Sanctuary. That we could do ugly sweater, and you can guys come up and show us your ugly sweater, and we could do a vote on it. You have my thing 2 T-shirt on and my socks. I can't wear my tutu while I'm sitting. Yeah, so we could do ugly sweater in December, and I thought we could do a thankful day in November for Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people don't celebrate necessarily Thanksgiving because of the whole, behind every holiday, there's a different story. But I like to be able to celebrate it because I like to give thanks for what I'm thankful for. So I thought that maybe we could just have a live where everybody gives thanks, for what they're thankful for the year, because we're almost at the end of the year. So you can give thanks for all that, just surmise and do a summary of what you're thankful for the year of 2025. Oh, you want to join? Okay. Who's in the background? What is that? What is that? I got a private chat. Who is C. Parker that they want to know can they join? Whoever C. Parker is, yes, you can join. I'm gonna put the let me put the link in the chat. Sorry, I get to talking and I don't look down. So sorry guys. Okay, so I put the link in the chat. I don't know who C. Parker is, but they wanted to know could they come up, and you can. There's the link. I know that's not my son. Who is C. Parker? Girl, I have never been on a cruise. Not like that. I took a overnight cruise from Sardinia to the mainland of Italy, but I never took a cruise. You seen it when you were there, Polly? I don't know who that is. But if anybody else, I'll put the link. If you want to come up, I'm sorry, guys. I get to talking. You might need to say something in the chat so somebody else can see it and they can tell me. Oh, thank you. Sanctuary. Okay, so I dropped the link. Do I need to drop it again? Oh my gosh, 28 days? Oh, y'all did a very, very, very long cruise. I often wonder, could I do that? Could I do one of those 30-day cruises? Okay, I'm going to drop the link one more time. Just in case, if you didn't see it the last time. Okay, I dropped the link again. And then I'll see if you hit it. Yeah, I've seen where people did 30-day cruises. I've never done a cruise, so I would probably start off with a short cruise, but I don't know. I guess I could do a 30-day. I don't know. They say there's a lot to do on a cruise, and there's so many things to do that okay, why? Okay, where are you at? You talking about you're here. You got to hit the link, Buddha. You got to actually hit the link for me to be able to bring you up. You got to go into the link where it says Defining Deborah. You have to pull up that link and then I can bring you up. That's a very long cruise, Lisa. Was it an expensive cruise? Oh, okay. Are you up?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Deborah. It's finally really nice to meet you, man. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very good, and happy Halloween, my beautiful lady. Happy Halloween.
Well, happy Halloween to you too.
I
And where
hope all
are
is
you at?
well. You know, Deborah, I watched you for a while now, and I think you have a lot of value in what you say, you know?
Well, thank you. Where are you located?
I live in Ireland.
Oh, I've always
Yeah,
wanted to visit there.
Yeah, do you not remember? We used to talk all the time.
You know what? I think you were on earlier because you're married, right?
No, no, I'm not married. No.
Okay, well that must be another. There's another person from Ireland that watches me. So what is the weather like in Ireland right now?
Oh, it's very cold, Deborah. I think soon we maybe get snow.
Mm. I usually try to do a trip out of the country once a year, and I'm trying to get my aunt, who I travel with, to go to Europe, and I want to go to Ireland. She's not real keen on the cold places, but I told her we can come in the spring and the summer, which would be great there. It wouldn't be too hot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a lovely country. You should definitely come,
Oh,
Deborah.
it's a beautiful country. All the pictures I
Yeah.
see, yeah, it is a place on my bucket list to go. Everybody say hi to Buddha. Yeah, I am just so honored that you decided, first of all, to watch me and that you wanted to come up and talk.
Yeah, Deborah, I've been a friend of yours for about 4 months, Deborah, and I like what you say. I like what you say.
How did you find my channel?
You know how I found your channel? One day I was just scrolling through and I seen you and you were very small at the time. You know, like now your channel's bigger.
Oh, not
But
much,
it
but thank you.
but I was like, all right, yeah, let's see what she has to say. And you were talking at the time about the riots and the elections, and I was like, yeah, respect to Deborah. She's putting herself out there. She's speaking the truth, and that's good, man. And Deborah, we need more people like you. You know, we need more people like you.
Well, Buddha, a lot of people don't want to hear that. When I
I know, I
when
know.
I started my channel, I actually started it. I was doing a reaction to another content creator, and that's how I kind of got the people. But I knew that I wanted my channel to be more than that. And so I've been trying to bring in the things that I find interesting, which is politics, psychology, just different things. And sometimes I have people that like it. Sometimes I have people that don't like it. But my thing is, I hope that if you watch me, that you can learn something, or at least it enlightens you enough to want to go research on your own.
Yeah, yeah, Deborah, absolutely. Like I like what you say about how we have to stick together, and this is about like a people trusting like other people and getting through it and just really being a good person and having respect,
Yeah,
against like these very difficult times with evil people in governments, I guess.
yeah, because it's not, you know, United States is what they say is a melting pot, but we hadn't melted together so well. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah, yeah,
have a lot of issues, but we have a lot of great things too. And so
absolutely, Deborah.
to have one person come in and just destroy everything that has been done so far and just to be cruel. I mean, I never thought that I would be in a country where I'm watching our people beat up, tear gas. I mean, not that. I mean, drag men and women just because their skin color was different. But now it's not even about your skin color. You could be a
No.
Caucasian person. I mean,
Yep,
they're hitting,
yep.
priest in the head with rubber bullets. I mean, it has just gotten crazy here. And I know the rest of the world, I know when you guys look at this, I guess you're wondering what the heck is happening in the United States.
Yeah, like we talk about it in Ireland a lot. Like we like in the United States, is there going to be civil war? Like we were so scared about that, and now we see the troubles in like LA when
Yeah.
there was like them people burning down houses because they were getting kicked out of America.
Um, you know, we're afraid of civil war. And that's why I'm saying the fight is not against each other. The fight is actually against the government.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. Amen. Amen.
and the guy that they put in office that now the only people he care about is if you got money. If you don't have no money, he doesn't care about you. And I think the scariest part for me is there are still a large amount of people in the United States who still believe in him. They still really believe that he cares about them, and he does not. He's never
Deborah.
got anything back. You know, all the matter of fact, everything he told them has been a lie. He is
Mm-hmm.
still lying. He hasn't made the
Absolutely.
economy any better. He hasn't stopped any wars. I mean, this man, we got a shutdown, and he's traveling around the world. He's getting aircraft from people. I mean, the things he's doing. I mean, he tore down half of the dang on White House to build a ballroom. Who does that?
Yeah, yeah. And Deborah, this is why I should say to you, and I'm not an American, but I stand with you when I say this, is that you need to get this word individuality and you throw it in the trash can because we all stick together
Yes.
and we unite, right? We unite. And all the people, if they stand together, they have all the money. Not the government, the people have the money. And if
You
they
know,
stand together, well, then they're going to have a hell of a show.
you're absolutely right. And I thank you because the thing that we have seen is that all around the world, people have been standing with us, you know, and nobody likes him.
Yeah,
You guys
absolutely.
had, I'm trying to think, I think it was Ireland when you guys had like a big war going on within the,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
We've been oppressed for like 25 years.
yeah. And so I guess it's just our time. And I'm just hoping that we can decide that it doesn't matter about our race, our gender, your sexuality, any of that, that we just need to stick together right now so that we can keep our country, you know, and not let this
Exactly,
one
Deborah.
person,
Exactly.
you know, and the people that's with him tear it up, you know. So I
Exactly.
thank you. I thank you, Buddha. Thank you
No,
for,
no. And Deborah, I like a lot of the things that you say, because when you say them out of passion and truth. I really like that. And I hope you're having a lovely Halloween. I know you're having a small glass of wine. I seen that. Nice, nice.
I don't had a big bottle of wine by now, Buddha.
Nice, nice, nice,
But no,
nice.
it's been a good day. I worked and I got to do a gave out candy for trick or treating from like 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And so there was a lot. I didn't tape it because, it was little kids and all that stuff. So I'm not going to do that. But it was nice. It was nice to be able to see the kids do something that I used to do as a kid, and
Yeah, well,
safe environment for them to be able to dress
yeah,
up, just come out and do the trick or treating because that's
well,
a tradition.
Deborah, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm very concerned about this. I've always celebrated Halloween as a kid. I love Halloween, and I try to keep the tradition going. So today, I went down to the store. I bought myself $50 worth of candy, $50 worth of candy to give out to all the kids, all the trick or treaters. And you know what, Deborah? You know how many people knocked at the door this year? There
Probably.
was only 2 people.
And you know what? And that's been the issue. I have not been able to do this for many years because even with my son, who's turning 32 this month, come November,
Yeah,
um, they quit doing door to door trick or treating because people and just the way people were. So I live in a neighborhood now that is a really nice neighborhood,
yeah.
and the people are very family orientated. So this is my first year being able to do. I moved here last November, so I wasn't here for Halloween. So I asked my neighbor, I was like, do they do trick or treating? And she was like, yeah. So I went and spent $50 on candy, and
Mhm.
so I actually was going to take a nap. So they said trick or treating starts at dusk. So I figured I'll take a nap between 5 and 6, get
Yeah,
up
yeah.
ready. But then I had trick or treaters come like at 5:15, and so much for the nap. But I was glad because I had my candy, and then my neighbor, she came over and she's like, "Well, I'm glad you're doing trick or treat.
Mm.
Here's some more candy, so I don't eat it." So she gave me candy, and I pretty much ended up giving out all the candy except for a small amount. I left some out for my grandson for just to take to him. But I gave out almost all of it. I was surprised. It was kind of slow in the beginning. I only had one trick or treater. She was so cute. But then as time went on, and I think it's because parents had to get off work, get the kids dressed up, and then go trick or treating. So
Yeah, and it's Friday as well, so yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So I did it up till like a quarter till not quarter till 8, because it's supposed to stop at 8. And so my
yeah.
last little trick or treater was a little toddler. He was so cute. And so yeah, I gave out the majority of the candy, which I'm glad because then I won't eat it. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. How was your day?
My day's been very, very chilled, Deborah, and thank you for asking. You're the first person all night to say, "How was your day, Buddha?" And that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, it was good. So now I have the dilemma. I have the dilemma, people, of what the hell am I gonna do with 300 Snicker bars? I really don't. I really don't know. I mean, I like Snickers, but I mean, I can't eat 300 Snicker bars. And
Well, are there children in your neighborhood or is
yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go to church, and when I go to church, Deborah, I'll give them out to the
yeah?
children.
I was getting
Yeah,
ready to say, do you have a church?
yeah,
What
I'm
time?
Catholic.
What time is it there?
So Deborah, if I told you, you won't believe me.
Probably in the morning.
It's 3:34 a.m.
Yeah, and why are you up at 3:30 in the morning?
I don't know. I can't sleep, Deborah. I'm a lonely man. I'm a lonely, lonely man. A single man, of course, but a very lonely man.
How old are you, Buddha?
Me, I'm 34.
You sound very young. You sound like you could be like 18, between 18 and 25 somewhere.
Oh, thank you for the no, I'm a lot older, unfortunately, but yeah,
Really,
maybe.
you're not
Uh,
really that old. I mean, you're in your 30s. I mean, I'm 63, okay? You're not
well,
old.
I thought you were 43, Deborah. There you go.
You're not old at all. And there's still an opportunity for you to meet somebody. Like
Well,
I'm saying, we're coming
maybe.
up on the holiday season and people tend to feel more lonely during the holiday season. And I feel that way. And people don't understand, why do I celebrate Christmas so big and I'm by myself? I do it because I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Military and I lived in other countries and stuff. I still celebrated Christmas. I still decorated a tree and all that because it made me not feel so lonely. It brought back my childhood days. It just made me feel, I don't know. It just made me feel like I wasn't by myself.
And that's what you need, Deborah. And just by talking to you, I feel better already.
Oh, thank you.
So,
That's why
Deborah.
you know, unfortunately,
hmm
YouTube is a great what's the word? Y'all know after I get into my wine, my brain cells ain't clicking like it's supposed to. It's a great way for us to interact with each other, but also it has caused us not to interact with each other so much in person. But I think it's an
Yeah.
awesome tool that I can talk to you from Ireland and I'm here in South Carolina, which as before, I would never be able to do that. Me and you would never have gotten to,
No.
interact with each other.
Yeah.
But also, I think that we find ourselves spending more time with people in a virtual world than we do with people in person. And I think it's more important for us to get back to where we meet people in person and have that personal contact with each other. You know,
hmm
we forget how to socialize with each other. We forget how to communicate with each other. People don't talk on the phone anymore, they text. You know,
Yeah. Exactly. And Deborah, that's why it's so important to have like community, and like even if you just visit church once a week or like you go down and you like meet people in the town, it's so important to do that, Deborah. It is so important because if you lose that connection physically, then everything will just be digital. And I feel like digital is good.
Mm-hmm.
But digital will always be the second best thing.
Yeah.
Because you know why, Deborah? And I'll say this, you know why it's the second best thing? Because even if you're far away, you can never put your arms around your mum on a phone call and give her a hug.
There you go.
And that's why I said it's there you go.
Do you live in a small? Do you live in a small town?
I live in a little village, Deborah. I live in a little village. In my village, there's 700 people.
So everybody knows everybody.
Yep, and we all go to church and help each other. Yep.
So there's no young ladies in the church that.
No, no, Deborah. There is. I'm a shy man. I'm very shy.
Hey, wait a minute! Wait a minute! You came out here and talked to me.
I know. I feel like YouTube can express me more rather than me I don't know, talking to
Well,
girls,
you know
I
what?
guess.
Maybe it's easier because you don't have to see me in person. And then I'm an
Mhm.
older woman, so I'm a little bit more mature than the women that Me and my outfit tonight is not working together.
Hey, Deborah, you're only 43. Come on.
I'm only
Come on.
43. Thank you, Buddha.
Come on. You ain't kidding no one. You're 43.
But I think you should take the skills that you use with me and use them with the women who are there for you. Because if you can hold this type of conversation with me, and we're in two different countries and two different time zones and all that, I think
Mhm.
that you can do that with a woman that's there.
Hopefully, yeah, Deborah.
I
Hopefully.
think that you have not given yourself enough credit.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, Deborah? I suffer from not having confidence. I don't know what it is. I don't have any confidence in life, and I should. I really should. But that's my weakness, and I'll admit it, Deborah. That I don't have confidence.
And that's what I'm just saying. What do
Yeah.
you do for a living, Buddha?
I'm a welder.
Oh my gosh, that's a great job.
Yeah, I'm a welder.
Okay, so you make good money.
Yeah.
You
Well,
live
okay, money. Yeah.
do you live by yourself?
I do. I do. I do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you have your own place, you got your own car.
Own place, 2 cars,
Two cars.
cat, no
Okay,
dog.
so you have all the resources that a woman would be looking for, and the only issue is that you don't believe in who you are.
I don't believe in who I am, and I ask myself that every day, Deborah. And I think I just need confidence. But
But Buddha, you came, and I hope I don't offend you because I smoke. But if you've been watching smoking,
no.
okay. So you came on YouTube and you literally said, "Hey, I'm in the background. I want to come up." So you
Yeah,
decide, even though you're not showing yourself, you're showing, is that an
yeah.
image of you or who is that? Who is the picture?
It's just a
A
local
picture.
guy, like a funny guy. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
me.
So you decided to come up and talk to a woman in South Carolina who is way more
Mhm.
your senior. I could be your mama. you know, and you had confidence to do all that, and yet you feel like you don't have enough confidence for you to get out there and really live the life that you should have.
That's mental, isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. You do know I'm a counselor by trade, right?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Deborah.
Oh,
I didn't
you
know
haven't
that.
watched me long enough. Yeah, I'm a mental health counselor.
Well, I'm gonna get in contact with you because I think that you can help me, Deborah. I
Well,
really think you can help me.
if you look in my description, I have an email, and I always give this to everybody that
Yeah.
watches me. I'm a big proponent in mental health. And so even if you can't, I don't expect people to pay me. I know that people, you can make goo gobs of money doing mental health. But my biggest thing is I want people to be healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically, right? Not speaking of me physically, I could lose some weight. Yeah, okay. But I don't have a problem. If you contact me through the email, I'll get back with you and we can talk.
That'd be great, Deborah. That'd be great.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I
Because
don't think,
you
I
have
mean, and you would know, like, I don't have any like mental health issues. I have a self-confidence issue.
but see, that's what people get a problem. The mental health thing is what make people be confused about stuff. Let me say this. Mental health counselor is a person that is just going to listen to you and help guide you in whatever you got going on. It doesn't have to be where you got a mental disorder. It could be simply somebody you can talk to because you don't have anybody to talk to. It could be
Hmm.
because you don't have the self-confidence, but they can encourage you and boost you and let you see where you are the person that you
Hmm.
think that you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah.
Sometimes we need a cheerleader. Sometimes we
Correct.
need a cheerleader to say, hey, you can do it. You are that person. I believe everybody have gifts and talents. I don't think anybody was brought here in the world where they should be by themselves or they don't have anything to offer to anybody else or the world. It's just that sometimes we were not encouraged as children. Sometimes we come from a trauma background. Sometimes there's just something in us that does not believe that we can achieve the things that we want to. It's something in us that wants to do it, but we just can't push it out to do it.
Hmm.
And I think that it's sad that if we leave here and we don't achieve the goals that we set for
Yeah.
ourselves,
Correct. Correct, Deborah. You're 100% right. Yeah. You have to leave something behind in your legacy to make the world a better place.
and even if it's just nothing but you being a good person, that's a legacy.
Yeah.
There are people
Hmm.
who are not good people. You know what I'm saying? We always
Yeah.
think to leave a big, humongous legacy of all these things. It could be that you were a good person, you went to work, you did your job, you got married, you had kids, you was a good father, a good husband. You know what I'm saying? It could be
Hmm.
something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be something really, really big. But what I don't want to, what I think the saddest thing is for me to meet people who never really fulfill the person that they should be. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
you don't ever become who you should be and that you're not happy while you're here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Deborah. Yeah, you're right.
Because happiness is within us. It's not another person. And I really believe that for us to be able to be with somebody else is more that we're a whole person before we get with somebody else. It's like I can't look to somebody else to make me happy. I have to be happy within who I am and accept who I am. And then I can be with somebody else so I can be able to accept who they are.
Hmm.
Because if I have a deficit, then I'm going to meet people who have that same deficit. Meaning that if I don't have good, high self esteem, I'm going to attract other people who don't have good.
That's what I need, Deborah. Self-esteem. There
Yeah.
you go. I need some self-esteem. How do we get self-esteem, Deborah? How do we get that? How do we get that? How do we get self-esteem?
You can get it. I think that it is a process. It is a process of getting to know yourself. I think
Hmm.
it's going to be the hardest thing that you ever possibly do in your life, meaning
I agree. I agree.
you have to be able to learn who you are, Buddha, and be able to accept the good and the bad. And then you
Yeah.
got to decide, do I want to work on the things that I feel like I'm not good at or I feel that's bad for me? Okay, I'm going to take myself. I was I came from a background that had some trauma. And so for
Mhm.
many years, I ran from it. And I was
Mhm.
a very angry young woman. And so because I was angry, I took that out on a lot of other people. And it was a deficit for me because no matter how much I tried to achieve things, that anger always rose up and cut me off from being able to be successful. So when I got in my 30s, I decided that, okay, I'm unhappy no matter what I do. It's not making me happy, no matter if I hang out
Mhm.
with people, if I drink or if I'm smoking or whatever the case may be, I'm not a happy person. I just knew I wasn't happy. And that's when I gave my life to Christ because I just wanted to have peace within myself. But on that journey, I got to know Deborah, which meant that I had to look at the good things about Deborah, the bad things about Deborah, the things that Deborah was good at, the things she wasn't good at. And I finally got peace in loving me with who I am. And the more I got to love myself, the more it was okay that I could say, no, I don't like this person because they're not right for me. Or I'm okay with being by myself. I'm willing to wait till I find somebody who, is going to be the right person for me. And even if I mess up and I find the wrong person, I'm still okay with that because I'm okay with me. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I making sense?
I think you're making sense, Deborah. I'm listening to you, and you're making some good points. You're making some good points.
You really have to know who you are and what makes you
Um,
happy, what makes you
how
sad.
how do you find but how do you find out who you are though, Deborah? How
Okay,
do
but
you know?
Buddha, what makes you happy? What do you enjoy doing?
Um, I enjoy making other people happy, which is weird.
But I'm talking just about you. We're going to take other people out. What makes you, just you, happy?
Um, what makes me happy? Um,
Hmm?
ho- um, traveling, Deborah. I like to travel,
Okay.
traveling.
And when's the last time you traveled?
Oh, long time ago, long time
Okay.
ago.
So you haven't done something that makes you happy. You're busy more trying to make other people happy. And you know what? In the process of that, it hasn't made you happy because you've been trying to make other people happy, but where are they at?
That's very true. That's very true.
I think that you've probably had relationships where you've been trying to make somebody else happy, even if you wasn't happy, because you figured if I made them happy, they would stay here, they would be with me, and so.
Exactly. But Deborah, the thing is, I read the Bible and I'm very religious and I'm a Catholic and I believe in Jesus and I believe that his message is to, help other people before yourself. And I know that sounds really crazy and
No,
really whacked. And
it's not,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
there's nothing wrong with helping people, but when it comes to your personal relationships, you still want to find somebody that's compatible for you and somebody that thinks along the same lines and have the same belief. It would make sense for you to really meet a person that's a Buddhist. You could meet them,
Yeah,
but unless one of you were willing to convert, it really wouldn't work out because you both think on two when it comes to your faith. If your faith is a strong thing for you, then you need to meet somebody that's thinking along the same and has the same type of faith as you.
hmm,
So the Bible
yeah,
says that a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, which
hmm,
means that you want to find a woman that thinks along the same lines as you, that has the same type of faith as you, that's willing to walk this whole thing out the way that you all believe that it should be because God is your center and your foundation.
correct.
So I think that from what I'm hearing from you is that you're more of a person that's willing to give more of yourself and not really um, getting back what it is that you give out. You know what I'm saying?
Correct,
And in
Deborah.
that, it makes you feel bad in the long run, and it makes you unhappy. And
Yeah,
then
I
the
feel
other,
worthless.
the funny thing is, when we do stuff like that, it makes the other person not even appreciate us
Yeah.
because they're looking for somebody that's going to be a little bit stronger, that's going to stand up for their convictions. And when they're running over you in a way, and so that's the one thing that they probably think, that's the one thing that may make them not be attracted to you as much as they should be. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a woman.
No, I completely agree with you, Deborah.
But I'm
I
not, you know
completely
what? I don't, you know what? We have talked long enough. I don't want to put all this out here.
no. It's a lot to take in, Deborah, but I'm gonna get your email now. Hold on. I'm gonna get your email.
It is, and the email is, let me just put it in the chat. Um,
Because I feel like, Deborah, I'm gonna get a private session off you.
yeah, and we can talk.
Because no, you know who I am, you know.
I just don't want, us to talk more about your personal stuff out here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
We're on YouTube, so anybody can come along, and let me make sure
Yeah.
I got that right. Okay. So it's
Thanks, Deborah.
Parker at
I've got it.
gmail.com. So
Yeah.
just email me and I will email you back and we can continue the conversation.
Okay, Deborah. Well, I'm gonna pop down into the chat now. It was lovely talking with you. I'll
Nice
still
talking
talk
to you
with.
too.
It was lovely in the chat and
Thank you
chatting
for
with
coming
you.
up. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate that.
And Deborah, I'm an honest young man. I'm from Ireland, and thank you so much for
Oh,
having me up tonight, Deborah.
you don't have to
Um,
thank me. I should be thanking you.
and I hope you have a lovely Halloween, Deborah. You look
You too.
amazing. You look amazing, by the way. I
Thank
like your costume.
you. Thank you.
And I wish you all the best, and I will be in contact very
Okay.
soon with you, Deborah.
All right. I look forward to talking to you.
Okay. God bless, Deborah, and I'll be in the chat, okay?
All right. Bye bye. I wanted to say, and I don't know if they heard me. Uh oh. Sanctuary, thank you so much. I don't know if you heard me when I said thank you earlier, but thank you. I appreciate that. Who is left here? My lips are dry. Okay. So who is left? Fuego, I'm sorry. I know you say, let me know what happens tomorrow. Call me. So are y'all parked, Tashana? Do you want to come up? Is Tashana asleep? No, Tashana was saying goodnight to my sister. Did me and Buddha make everybody go to sleep? Well, guys, if everybody is pretty much, gone, we can call it a night. It's Friday. I might try to come on tomorrow. Y'all know me. I say I might try to come on, and then I may not. So, you have to get me when I'm here. Because you never know when she might be back. And Tashana ain't parking, Charlie parking. Did I lose everybody with me and Buddha talking? Wasn't that nice? You know what? You know what is so amazing to me about YouTube is that you can talk to people from anywhere in the world. Anywhere. I mean, who would think that a person from Ireland would be listening to me with my crazy self? But I do have to say, I want to say this. I was looking at the analytics, which I don't look at the majority of the time, but I see that I have gotten more male subs, and I actually have 72% of the people subscribe to me. Hey, you other 27 people, what the hell are you doing? I'm going to need you to subscribe. I'm looking at Don Lemon come on YouTube after me, and he got 2 million people. What the freak? Are you backstage? I'm sorry, Tashana, do it again. I'm sorry. You know I started talking. I didn't see you. Do I need to put it back? Do I need to put the link back in here? I'll put the link back in. Y'all know when I start talking, I don't be looking at the I don't be looking at the thing. I'm horrible. Y'all know I'm sorry at especially when it comes to StreamYard. It don't always treat me nice. Okay, so do it again, Tashana. Then I'm looking to see if you if you down in there and I can bring you up. Oh, was she watching? Is she over there talking about me on her channel? Is she using me to get views? Is she screenshotting what people are saying in my chat? I mean, that is so, you know what? That's stalking. I just want to let her know you are a stalker, ma'am. When you start screenshotting what people are saying in the chat, you are a stalker. I just want to let her know. I ain't say her van was ugly. I said it had a lot of colors. I mean, come on. You got the orange, you got the green door, you got the pink and black sliding cabinet doors. Then you got the gold and whatever on the walls and the black and white on the floor. I mean, come on. She just got a lot of shit going. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Tashana. It's me. It is me.
Hey y'all, what's going on?
Hey.
What's up?
Okay, yeah, I got a delay. So you got on a tutu. So what are you tonight? What is your costume?
I'm thing two.
Oh, so is Charlie thing one?
No, Charlie has on his Chucky outfit.
Oh.
Yeah. So I couldn't wear my tutu because I've been sitting down for like 10 hours. So I
Oh,
just put the socks. I just put the socks and the shirt on. I had the head thing on, but it kept messing with my braid. So I took it off.
Why are you not coming up on my? Okay, here we go. I can see you on the TV now. Yeah, I was like, if I figured what nobody else gonna be here tonight with the Halloween theme, it was gonna be you because I know you're like Mrs. Halloween.
Yes, like I said, I just couldn't wear my tutu and I took my head thing off, but I
Oh,
was
I love
earlier.
the socks. I love the socks.
I love them. I
I
got
love the.
plugged trying to get my we just got parked, so now I gotta plug my I unplugged my TV earlier so that I could use my plug so I could curl my hair or flat iron my hair while we were driving.
Oh, okay.
Now I have to plug everything back in. Fun stuff.
Well, you're just as cute as you normally are.
Well, thank you. You are cute. So, like I said, are you? God, why is Charlie calling? Hold on.
I am the Statue of Liberty tonight.
I love it. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Do y'all want to know where I got this from? I actually ordered a torch from Shein, and it was green because the Statue of Liberty is green. Well, I didn't want to be lime green. I like the gold theme. And I lost it. It looked better when I had the earring and stuff, but now it's looking like I'm an Indian woman. But
No, you are cute. I thought you were like a goddess because I didn't see your torch.
well, I had a whole. It was looking better, but I went to the bathroom and I lost the earring that I was using to hold it up because I couldn't find the safety pin.
No,
But
you're cute.
and then I went on Amazon. I was like, oh, I need a better torch because the other one, I had to blow it up and I was going to spray paint it gold, but then I had to blow it up and I was like, no. And then I found this one and I was like, oh, this is so cute. And I
That
found
is cute.
the headband and I love the headband. I was just like,
Yes. I love it. At first, I thought it was like a picture frame on your wall. I love it.
but I was like, I like that. So
Did you
yeah.
have any trick or treaters?
Oh, I was so excited tonight because I was talking to the guy from Ireland and I bought about $50 worth of candy because candy is no longer cheap. Now
No.
I want to get me some Dollar Tree candy, but a friend of mine was like, well, don't get the cheap candy. You got to get the good candy. I hated when they gave out the cheap candy. And I thought I hated when they gave out the cheap candy too. Okay, so
No.
I went ahead and got the Hershey's and the Snickers and the Milky Way and the
Man, I
Twix
wish I could trick or treat at your house.
and the Kit Kats. And then I did the Nerds. I did the Tootsie Rolls. And then my neighbor, she was so nice. She came over and she was like, well, since you're doing trick or treating, I'm going to give you my candy. And she had the things like, what are they called? The licorice sticks, but they're red. The licorice.
Twizzlers?
Yeah, and then she had those. She had the damn, I can't think of. She had Milk Duds. She had the other mix of candy that I did.
Okay. I know what mix you're talking about.
Yeah, so it was. I had so much candy, and we didn't have enough trick or treaters. But they started at 5 o'clock, pretty much 5:15, and
That's early.
I know I had worked till 5, and so I had laid down because I was like, "What time do they start trick or treating?" Because I don't know anymore.
Right.
They were like at dusk, so I was like, "Well, what the hell time is dusk?" And so they were like,
Yeah.
6,
Like 5, 6 o'clock.
They said 6:58. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna take me an hour nap. I laid down, but I had the blinds open, and because I got the 2-story. Parker was barking, and that's because he could see people. And I looked over and I seen trick-or-treaters, and I was like, oh, hell. So I jumped up, threw on some clothes so I can make sure that I was out front by the time they came around. And so from like about 5:30 to 8 o'clock, I was giving out candy. And we didn't have a lot, but we had a good amount. Because I still got a little bit of candy left, and I had a candy bag from my grandson, but he's gonna get a little bit more than he anticipated. But it was because I gave them out a lot of candy because I had so much candy that I was I'm not gonna keep this in the house because I'll be eating it. So yeah, but it was cute to see the kids. It was a lot. Most of them were little kids, and they were so excited. They made me remind me of back when I was like, we would just run from house to house like crazy banshees or something.
Yep.
And that's what they were running from house to house, and they were all excited. And a few of them had the pillowcases. Cause see, that's what we did. We used
pillowcases. Heck yeah, and you use no plastic bag.
So you can get the most money. The most candy. But there was a few that had the little pumpkins. But I made sure I filled it up. The last little guy that I did, he was a toddler. He looked like he was about 2. He was wide open. He was just running. and it was so funny because when I put the candy, I told him, I was like, you know what? I was waiting for you to come. I seen you down the street, and you're going to be my last person. So I went to him, and I gave him a whole bunch of candy. And so he pulled out like a Milky Way. And I was like, oh, is it not enough? And his mom was like, oh, he loves chocolate. He was checking to see if it was chocolate. I was like, he's my guy.
Oh, Our house is like, I think we're like the youngest people on our block. So we don't get a lot of trick or treaters. I might get three, you know, but no, not really. And the most that I do get is my nieces and nephews when we're home they'll, for trick or treat. I don't really get kids. Like I said, I live like, I want to say like, besides me, the youngest person is like 55,
So
60. Otherwise, it's like I live in pretty much a senior neighborhood.
yeah, but I lived in the country for so long, and we lived so far apart. Nobody was
Yeah.
trick or treating, and so
Yep.
I haven't given out candy since my son probably was a baby, because when he got old enough to do trick or treating, nobody did trick or treating. So we went to the mall, or either I took him to like Disney on Ice or something like that, and then they gave out candy or whatever. So we never got to do trick or treating the traditional way.
Okay. Yeah,
So
they do like a lot of that trick or trunk. Like they'll
yeah,
go like a parking lot and they'll be giving candy away out of the trunk of cars and shit
that's
like
what
that.
my grandson was doing at his daycare. They were doing trick or trunk. That ain't
Yeah.
trick or treating. You
Mm.
know, tonight it reminded me of so much of my childhood stuff of
Yeah.
um,
Hit you with that nostalgia.
making the costumes, because we never liked buying the costumes. We always like to make our costumes. And when we finally got to the point where my mom would let us go trick or treating by ourselves, man, we had a pillowcase, and like I live on a
Dang.
military base, so it was humongous. So we would
Yep.
do 5 or 6 streets and come back, unload the candy, go to the bathroom, and go 5 or 6 streets. I mean, we would spend a whole night getting candy. And then my mom, it was funny because we would come back, it was 4 of us. So we would all bring our pillowcases and look at the candy, and we would trade out the stuff we didn't like. And then my
Yep.
mom would come in and be like, okay, y'all can get about 10 pieces, and then I'm going to take y'all candy,
Yeah.
because you couldn't eat it all in one night. So then she would keep it and give us candy every day. But my mom was so one of these people that it would be Christmas time and she still had Halloween candy.
Yep. Yep. That's me. Like my mom didn't take our bags. She would check them, but as she was checking them, she taking out what she wanted, and then she give us our bag. She didn't care what we did with it as long as we left her alone.
No, Mary wasn't gonna let us eat all the candy. And see, back in the day, you had to check. Even
Yeah.
though it's totally different now, people are even
Oh,
scarier.
really good.
But I was talking to a friend of mine. It was so funny because I was like, we always had the lady that gave out the freaking apples. Who wants an
Yep.
apple?
Everybody always had an apple or an orange or some pennies.
Or the lady that gave out the toothbrushes? Or you wanted to
I
go to,
got.
and usually
I remember when I got pennies.
the scary house had the best candy. There was a guy that he was like Mr. Halloween. He had the
Uh-huh.
whole yard decorated. He had the spooky music. And when he came out, he was always scary. I thought about doing that this year, but I didn't want to scare the kids.
I like to scare them. That's bad, ain't it?
Well, I was traumatized by my first Halloween from somebody being scary. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that, because I did that when my son was a baby. I dressed up like as a witch, and I had the scary music, and I scared the kids so bad it was horrible. I was like, I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm gonna be a fun person, but I didn't even dress up until I came.
Yeah. I always dressed up, but it was never nothing scary. Steve would always be scary and have on some weird mask and hop out on him. But I dressed up like last year I was a fairy, and
I
this
like
year
stuff like
my
that.
daughter she dressed up because she's a school teacher, Leanna. So she
Yeah,
went as the little girl from Polar Express with the
oh,
nightgown and the slippers and the two braids.
that's
But
cute.
but tonight, baby, she went to a grown folks party. She got on this, she's a fairy, but it's like a little red lingerie outfit. And she's got the fairy ears. I said, honey, I'll show you a picture, girl. She's something else.
I think when I was in the military, I used to love going to Halloween parties. Oh my gosh. I think my best one that I liked the most when I went as it was supposed to be like a baby doll or a little kid, but I had on like the pinafore little dress that was short, and then I had on ruffly panties,
Oh gosh.
and I had a bottle. I had bought a big old bottle, but the bottle was full of wine,
Oh my. I get toe up.
and I had the pigtails and all that. Oh, I thought that was my best outfit.
Yes. My mom worked at the hospital. So one year, I think it was like my junior year, I had one of those big ass adult diapers and I went as a baby.
We always made our costumes though. Like one year,
Yep.
sister
I was
went.
a hobo for years. I loved
I
it.
love being a hobo.
Me too.
Um, Me and my sister went as Laurel and Hardy. The kids didn't get it. The adults got it. But I used to
Yeah.
go on as a hobo because it was the easiest thing. I used to go to the Goodwill, get two
Yep.
big clothes. I used to use charcoal on my face, and I went
Yep.
one year. I was a
And
hobo
we would
guy,
use socks and cut them to make them look like gloves, but they were socks.
and my girlfriend's husband went as a female, but he had a mustache, so nobody wanted to dance with him at the party, and nobody wanted to dance with me because they couldn't figure out if I was a male or a female, and so we ended up dancing with each other. I
Oh
think
my.
you know what? I forgot. The last time I dressed up is before my girlfriend. When I lived in the country, she got killed, but she had a bar, and I went as a hobo, and nobody would dance with me all night. And so I finally got this guy. I was like, "Hey, will you please dance with me because I'm really a female." Because I made myself look so good, they thought that I was a guy, and so we end up dating after that.
Is that we were King Henry and I was Mary Antoinette. Was that like 4 years ago? And we rented the costumes out. And it was so much fun. And I wore a bunch of uh the ring pops as rings on my fingers. So I had like 3 ring pops on each hand. I was royalty, baby.
Does Charlie dress up?
He was King Henry and I
Oh,
was
okay.
Mary Antoinette.
I would
Yeah,
love to have seen y'all like that.
yeah. I'll have to dig the pictures up for you. I'll have to find them, but I'll
Yeah,
post them.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Was the last time I did dress up about 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah,
Well, let
but
me go ahead and get off here. Charlie's about to come with dinner, but I'm gonna drop down to the comments.
I'm probably about to get off here. What time is it? Yeah, it's
Okay.
Thank you for coming up. Kelly,
Yes. I
hey,
love y'all.
I love you too. Mwah.
Ciao bella.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. It is after 12. I am a bit tired. I've worked, some long hours this week for some overtime. So I might try to come on tomorrow. We'll see. Y'all know how I am. We'll see. Love you guys. Thank you, everybody that came in tonight. Happy Halloween. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is Set Your Clocks Back. I didn't realize it, but tomorrow is daylight saving time. So tomorrow night at 2 o'clock, set your clocks back. So just in case, I know most of the time now our phones and stuff do it automatically, but just in case if you don't remember, you got clocks in your house. Tomorrow is today is daylight savings time. Snuck up on me too. Polly, thank you, and thank Mick Jagger for showing up. I appreciate it. You guys look good tonight. Thank you. And Recessionista, if you happen to come back and look, thank you for showing up. You know what, Polly? You in the snoring bump you. I am cutting the live off tonight. There won't be any snoring, okay, sir? Just so you know. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see if I come back tomorrow. I might come back just so I can remind you to set your, turn your clocks back versus ahead. All right. Good night.